playing first?
No.
Oh, so when you say go, we go?
Go. What the fuck is up, internets?
F that. Live. Because you were supposed to let me do this intro, and I'm going to do it, goddammit.
Okay, do it. Do it
live
quick.
From Studio 83. We're here with TTFT. So let me ask a question. You didn't check everything. What the fuck is up, internets?
Let's get off on the right foot here. I turned that shit down. Somebody turned it back up twice.
Yeah, you turned it down twice for
I told you to cut it off.
I checked it twice. Somebody was working against me.
Time. And that's how we're getting started, guys. What the fuck is up? And welcome to another episode of That's the Fucking Trailer. If you have not noticed, we are live from Studio 83, but something's a little different. It's not one. It's not two. It's
Annie.
Hello.
Hey, y'all. Nice to meet y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, look, our names are on the screen.
There you go. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting the hang of it. See, Marshall, I knew he needed you. Go.
All right. So tonight we are going to be, because it's our 2nd year anniversary, we're going to be talking about
man. 2 years. No, stop being fucking weak. Put your hand up. There we go.
We're going to be listing our favorite 10 sequels. The number
with
2
one honorable mention.
With one honorable mention. Yeah, sure. Along with that, we have surprise guests in store. We're going to be going through some highlights. And speaking of guests, we actually have a guest waiting from across the ocean. It's very late where he's at. So we're going to roll the intro and then get Mr. Mark Phoenix on the line quickly in 3, 2, 1. For the intro, mind you, not Mark Phoenix.
No, I know.
30 seconds. All right, here we go.
Shit's always on my mind. I got something to say. I got something to say. Me every time. I got something to say. I got something to say. There's so much I want to do. I got so much to say. I got so much to say. I need to get this right. I need this. 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 I need.
Welcome back, ladies and gents and movie internet fans out there in the world. As Mr. Durden mentioned, who do we have on the line already?
We got Mark Phoenix.
Mark Phoenix from what?
The ocean. Well, we know him from V for Vendetta. We're going to find out what else Mark's been up to recently. He also plays with the stars, so this is probably a good time for him right now.
I like it.
All right, here we go, Mark. And we got Lon Gowan waiting as well. Lon, we will be with you in just a moment. Lon's coming up. All right, Mark Phoenix.
Hello, sir. What time is it where you're at?
It's 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Talk about dedication, man.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Well, you were so good to me when I saw you the last time. So, I'm here for you.
Thank you. Do we still look just as good or just as bad?
Oh, well, you've obviously grown more handsome.
Oh, thank you. What about David?
You don't have to answer that, Mark. So what have you been up to lately since we talked last?
A lot of impro stuff. Obviously, the pandemic shut stuff down. So somebody who actually watched the show I was in last time and chased me down to learn more about the impro stuff, and so I'm teaching him now. So you've got me one student.
One at a time, man. That's all. That's
all it takes. One at a time. Film school really is working. There we go.
We're so humble that I'm actually happy to hear that. Like, I'm surprised that we got one. That's great news to me.
No, that's great.
So what would you say? We're going to be counting down our favorite sequels tonight. Do you have a favorite sequel that you'd like to add to the list?
I was thinking sort of going old UK stuff that sort of at the time stunned me. So do you know Oh Lucky Man? Lindsay Anderson, 1973.
Oh, that was 10 years before I was even a thought. Him too.
Yeah, but I still watch movies before I was born, David. Stop making excuses. Make plays.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what why would that be your sequel that you decide to bring up right now?
So because it was following it's Lindsay Anderson, and it's really strange avant-garde at the time. It was really sort of surreal. Sort of putting dream sequences in to analyze and take apart British culture, and with a class system and whatever, and it goes quite weird.
Sounded like V for Vendetta took some cues from that premise that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
I concur. So tell us, could you tell everybody about your stargazing? Because I just know that they are unaware of what you actually really do, because we don't pretend to be overly educated, but we're smart. And I still don't know what the hell to do. And you do, and you told me.
Yeah. Well, my degree was astrophysics.
That doesn't mean any like, yeah. Wow,
I'm worse off for it.
That sounds.
Yeah.
I think that's something Dr. Strange do that. So I don't know. Like okay, yes, but okay. So you're an astrophysicist. Could you tell our people out there on the U.S. what an astrophysicist is and how long you've been doing it?
I started when I was, young. 19, I think. I went to university and did my degree, and I'm still sort of very interested now. So it's the study of the universe. So week one was Einstein, relativity, and that just blew my mind to think this is week one. What the hell happens within this stuff?
Okay.
So it's going through Carl Sagan and what's you've got over there, Grass Tyson. Was it Neil deGrasse Tyson?
No.
So it's
Father Neil deGrasse Tyson over here. He's the the
So
high priest.
Those are the folks that are, I suppose, putting it out in expressing it in a way that the public can understand.
Mark, now actually you said you were going to keep us on track right off the bat. I swear to God, audience, this is a movie show and we're going to get to that. You're not helping me at all because you asked a question about stars. I'll be on this all evening.
Why? No, I was going to stop you off.
No. I'm Mark, is it I'm going to host a show. We're going to bring Lon in. We're going to bring Lon in to join the party because he's been waiting for a hot minute, and we'll make this a threesome, a sixthsome. All right, Lon. Hello, sir. I think, let's see. I think
you're muted.
There's a little check on your microphone.
I think his microphone's muted.
Yeah.
Annie, how you doing back there?
I'm doing good. Thank
I'm
you.
mute,
Oh,
Mike.
there we go. I knew you were
Yeah,
back there. There we go.
Right there.
Asking.
Oh, it
That's
looks
my
like
job.
that. It
That's my
says
job.
there's not a mic connected.
It says there's not a mic.
Oh,
There
there
you
you go. Hello.
It was lying, apparently.
The
How
ear
are you doing, Lon?
Doing well. Happy anniversary, guys.
Thank you so much. I mean,
and Lon, meet Mark. Mark, meet Lon.
Hey, Mark.
and Mark and Lon meet Annie.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Nice to meet
Hi.
y'all.
Hey, it's a party now.
Happy to be here.
Now we're swinging.
Want to
Mark,
thank you
where
guys for
are
being
you at,
here.
Mark?
I'm in London, UK.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow.
Aren't
Yeah,
you glad we
love
don't have
it
to pay
there.
for overseas internet rates for this?
And it's 2 a.m. over there, you said, or 3 a.m.
2 a.m. at the moment. Yeah.
And Lon, you just moved over to our coast, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm in just south of Atlanta in Fayetteville.
Nice.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's our woods behind us.
How's that area treating you now?
Oh man, we love it down here. It's just great. So it's I think people talk about the heat and the humidity and the insects and everything else just to try and keep everybody out. But it's because it's been beautiful. The weather's been nice. People have been great. So
Amazing. So what have you been up to since the last time we talked to you, Lon?
Welcome to Chippendales. That's what I want to hear about.
Welcome
I
to
saw that on
Chippendales,
IMDb,
yeah.
and I'm curious.
I was real fortunate. The same casting people who cast Big Little Lies and Little Fires Everywhere also cast that, and so they invited me to audition for that, and so I get to be in the opening sequence of that show, that series, and then I was there, and the stunt coordinator who I knew saw me and said, "Hey, can you come back in a couple weeks and double one of the leads to do a quick stunt for him?" So I got to come back and work on the set again. And then my wife got called, and she got called in to work on the show. So
I'll talk about a working family.
yeah.
Good stuff. And you say you know
welcome
about one of those
Chippendale.
shows?
What's
Big,
that?
Big Little Lies.
You want to ask him a question? There you got
I
a
love
fan.
Big Little Lies. As far as like how did the actors like get ready for this? Get ready for their
The roles and
The
everything.
roles, yeah.
the characters.
Roles
How did
and
they get in the
scenes,
character and
yeah.
everything?
Oh man, that was actually pretty fun. I was in the divorce scene when they're in court, and
on
they're
season 2.
finding out that he had spent a whole lot of money on some real frivolous things, and but you could kind of see them beforehand getting worked up and
Yes.
almost improvising it a little bit, and So it was fun. It was fun to go back and do take after take and watch them just hang on to that and stay in that
Amazing.
place. So
Yeah, I love Nicole Kidman's portrayal in her role, and then also
Oh, that was
Reese
haunting.
Witherspoon's role too. But I like
Yeah.
how Nicole Kidman played her role.
We got some comments
She really
going on.
dug deep into that role.
All right, Mark, are you? I don't want to keep you too long. Are you? You seem like you got some coffee in you. We're just gonna go through some comments here real quick, and then Lana, I want to ask you a few questions. First of all, we got my mom, Terry.
Mom,
I miss Terry.
She says, "Hey, how is it?
I'm not going to curse tonight, Mom.
Is Anna Banana
She
going
did
to be
say
on
Anna
there
Banana.
tonight?" Yes, Mom.
That's me.
Yes, she is.
Number one.
Laura McDonald, happy 2-year anniversary and happy birthday to you, Laurel. Thank you for always being a huge
Hello, Laurel.
support to the show. Robert Mathis,
Oh my God.
yo,
With all caps or little caps? What is it?
perfect punctuation.
Okay.
Or grant, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, we got Glenn Miller. That's my stepdaddy. Anna
Stepdad!
says,
Yay!
Anna
Smoke them
Banana.
if you got them.
What up, G? I love you.
Jason Washington.
That's one of my
Hey, Jason. How many Jasons you know that I know?
You know Jason
That's
Washington?
why I looked at you when I said
What's
it.
going on, Jay Wash? There you go.
All right, my mom called Pello Anna Banana. Robert
I love
Mathis
you.
is back. Astro.
Who?
He's commenting from back before when you were talking to Mark.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Robert Mathis. Physics. Okay, he finished his thought. Good job, Robert. You got there. All right.
Oh, don't worry, guys. Hey, if you want to study something, Mark, we got a friend named Robert Mathis. You should study him. Trust me.
Angela Pelansky, that's my wife. For those who don't know, she
A-N-G.
says, happy 2 years, you guys, with a black heart.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What?
No, and I have to say, because thank you, and I'm sorry, because we did say this would only be a 1-year thing. And
Well, first off, why don't you tell them how many years you and your wife have been together?
Really? Yes.
Well, you do that to me right now?
I am doing that to you right now. Let's just say
2009.
it's been a lifetime of love.
It's not that I don't know. It's just that I'm bad at math. 2009 is when we
Oh, I
got
was at the
married,
same
February
place.
21st.
He
All
doubled
right.
down hard on that.
Brandon Cecil, he says Brian Greene is an American astrophysicist. Brian Greene. Okay, yeah, I recognize that from some YouTube. I want
you
to
don't.
say.
Hi, Brandon.
All right, Julian Murphy. It's really awesome to see Mark back from V. Still all-time great movie. Julian Murphy actually did a really cool piece of art that was like inspired by V for Vendetta. It's hanging in my living room. Robert Mathis says, all right, yep. Rick Rebels. He's who I have to thank for my computer actually working right now, and I have you to thank for introducing me.
Who said that?
Congratulations, Mark Rebels.
Oh, thank you.
And since, all right, Julian said something about Justin Timberlake, so we'll just move on.
Oh no, man, you got a little Timberlake thing going. Okay.
Yes,
All
we
right,
do.
so
yes, we do.
Lon, what would your favorite sequel be that you'd want to add to the list?
Oh, I don't know. I think because I heard you guys talking about it. I think one of the more obscure ones that I like, that whenever I find it, I end up watching it, is the old Four Musketeers, the sequel to the Three Musketeers.
Okay.
With I've always been a fan of any of those movies, Robin Hood movies, any of that kind of movie. So that's kind of where
Okay.
I would think, without going to the obvious Godfathers and Back to the Futures and those kind of things. That's kind of just one that kind of sticks with me.
Although with the Back to the Future one, is it really a sequel? Because they're going, it's one of those time continuum. I should be asking the astrophysicists over here. I don't know. Going back and forth.
Well, do you guys want to hang out while we do our number 10s, or do you want to share some final thoughts and say peace?
No, I'm okay to stay and watch.
Okay, and you're here, man. Got a front seat
Yeah,
row to the end of the
you're
world.
welcome.
Yeah.
I'll listen to your 10. That would be fun.
Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so who's starting this thing off? With a 10.
Can I start?
No.
Or are we going to do 10 to 1, 10 to 2 honorable mention?
10 to 2, then honorable mention, then 1.
Okay, so 10 first.
Yeah, you can go.
And I can start?
Yeah.
All right, my number 10 is 22 Jump Street, because I feel like that's the perfect way to approach a sequel. If you're going to approach a sequel, you recognize the fact that this is a cash grab, so that you beat the audience and the critics to the point.
I like that, brother. I like that. So are we going
That's funny.
I mean, it should have been ladies first, technically.
Yeah.
but
You,
let's
do you
let
know
her-
she's
let's
here?
let her
Because
go
me and
first.
her have been hosting the show. I don't know what
This
you've
is-
been doing.
Actually, it's so progressive of us for me to go first. So thank you.
True.
Annie, banana.
Yeah. My top 10. My 10.
You're 10. Yes.
22 Jump Street. Yes.
You copy it?
No.
is
Right
that
there.
I'm looking at our guests now because
okay.
okay.
Number 10 right
so,
here.
So why for you, Annie? Why 22 Jump Street?
Why for me? It's just I just love the comedy. The Channing Tatum's my ultimate favorite. Ice Cube. I've always watched all his movies. Just the way they act. Just
I'll give it to you. It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was good. And we also got to see Kurt Russell's son in that as well too. Wyatt Russell. Stop acting like you don't know movies, man.
Kurt Russell's son, who?
Yeah, Wyatt Russell,
Is that for real?
the other Captain America.
Lon, Mark, do you guys?
Why are you asking them? I do know movies. You know I host the show,
Hold
right?
on. Let the
I'll go
guests
with that.
speak.
That is a really good stunt at the end where they drop off the helicopter.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes,
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
great. Yeah,
Had a-
but
had a
that's not
couple
the
friends-
question,
Had a
Lon.
couple
Listen,
friends
guys.
on that
I
gag,
love that
and that
part.
was, that
Hey,
was
listen, it's like
yeah.
we're all representing the USA. The UK person looking at us like that. They call them movies. Like we gotta represent. I'm gonna represent right now. Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going with Gremlins 2.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Listen, I like the first Gremlins, but don't get me wrong. It
Krinsky, I
scared
love
the
you.
shit out of me when that one gremlin jumped in that pool. Because I still have nightmares about that because I'm like, damn, if a little bit of water gets on them, it's gonna.
I would argue that where 22 Jump Street went right going meta, Gremlins 2 went wrong going meta.
Well, you're wrong because it's also in her book.
It's on my
Gremlins
list,
2
too.
is
Okay,
fucking
so great.
amazing. I'm sorry. Anybody over here is the
And the
guest
girl
Gremlins
gremlin,
2?
like, she
Anybody in the
got-
chat and our guests? Can somebody help me out on Gremlins 2?
All right, let's run through the chat real quick. Brandon Cecilms, he's got Godfather 2.
Of course.
Robert
Brandon.
Mathis got Aliens.
That's
That's
on
good.
the
That's good.
Okay.
Terry Miller's got Transformers. I'm assuming part 2.
This is
Mom.
number 10, right?
Oh, Fox was
Yeah,
Megan Fox
yeah.
was still in
Okay,
that
we're
one.
still
Okay.
number 10. Yes.
Evil Dead 2, solid choice, Julian. Gregory Scott Cummins is in the chat. Hey, Luther.
Luther.
You'll always be Luther to me, Greg. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Luther from Always Sunny in Philadelphia is in the live chat. Who is the beautiful host in the middle? That would be Annie.
But who asked that?
That's Luther.
Oh. Lulu.
Hey.
You know who you're talking to? A legend.
Yeah. And he said Godfather too.
Hey,
That's
all
his.
right.
That's his. Thank you for being here,
You
Greg.
could be the Godfather. You could be Mac's father. Come on now.
Robert Mathis says that. Well, you're putting a question mark on it, Robert.
Stop
so,
being weird,
you know,
Mathis.
Be sure of yourself. All right. Robert Mathis, you're one
One comment away.
from being. All right.
All right. So those are our 10s there. All right. So we're going.
Before we go to number 9, we have Marco Kyris, Escalante Lundy, Big Fred himself.
If you guys don't know who that is, Escalante is from Django Unchained, and Django's with a D.
All right, so we're gonna bring you in right now. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of Mathis on there. All right,
Mark O.
What is up?
Guten Tag.
Hold on.
He gets up as I give him a good entrance.
Yeah.
Man, I want everybody to notice we've never had all our guests on at one time. I'm starting to feel like, wait a minute, who do we pretend to love more now? Because we love all you guys, but now I'm being torn.
They're all, no, this is where it comes back to bite you in the ass at the end of every interview. Say, look, man, we say this to everybody, but I really mean it right
But I
now. This
do
was the
mean it,
most
man.
fun we've ever
They're all
had.
just so fucking good.
Marco, meet Lon. Lon, meet Marco. Mark, meet Marco. Marco, meet Mark. God damn, say that a few times fast.
I
right?
can't say it.
I'm really surprised that came out. Marco
That's
is
what she
the
said.
well, I guess was the official stand-in for Nicolas Cage. So Nicolas Cage couldn't be here, but we have the very next best.
We have the face off of face off.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what we're doing here. How's it been going, man?
Mark went face sideways on us.
He did.
I like it.
He went face side.
I want to know who's going to have the best background tonight. I'm not going to lie to you. You say you're in Atlanta, right? Lon, you're in Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta.
Is that the green screen or is that actually the woods?
Well, that's a photograph of my backyard.
Oh, okay. Because when you said these are the woods behind me, I'm like this. Wow.
Yeah, but that's the woods in my
Okay.
backyard. Yeah.
Is your post public, Lon? The morning Zens.
Yeah.
Follow Lon
On
on
my
Facebook
Instagram, yeah.
if you just want free daily inspiration without words, because your posts
Yeah,
are so
I
beautiful.
put it on Instagram and it goes over to Facebook and it's on there.
Marco, you let me bring Mark back in here. He got back.
Welcome back.
So Marco, what I know you've been working on the documentary and all that. Like, how's all that been going? Or are you at liberty to speak on that at this time?
A little bit. We're in edits for a trailer right now, and we are revamping the book. And so anyway, we were filming in LA in the winter, but we are in edits to put a trailer together and then do a little more filming before it's sold. That's the feature documentary, and then we're gonna pitch the docu-series, which is I think is even better.
Oh wow!
It's gonna be a series. That's cool.
Now, Marco, last time you were here, Annie wasn't here, so she's here now. So I want to tell you something, Annie.
Yeah.
I know you think Nicolas Cage is sexy, but all those muscle-bound scenes, all that action that's really happening, this is the guy responsible for it.
I was going to ask that. What particular scenes did you enjoy most doing the stunt for Nicolas Cage? Like what
We
scene?
never did stunts, just so you know.
Okay.
I was trying to pump
That's
you up,
somebody
Marco.
different. Is that somebody different?
He's making fun of the situation. I'm not a big macho man, and I don't have muscles other than the fat in my head and the fat in the hair products, but that's about it. I was Nick Cage's stand-in and photo double for 20 films for 10 years.
For what song?
For National Treasure, The Rock, Con Air,
movies. Okay.
Leaving Las Vegas, Adaptation. I mean, on and on. And
Oh my
on.
God.
You actually have a website, correct, dedicated to that stuff? Don't you, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken?
Big website.
Could you drop the website for me?
It's www.marcokyris.com.
Amazing.
Does a lot of people come up to you like and like think that you're Nicolas Cage at one point, like, or no? I mean,
hair, makeup, wardrobe more so than in real life, because that was the whole point. Is when you get into hair, makeup, wardrobe, you basically are him, and that's kind of like the way it was. But not all the time. Sometimes when I feel a little droopy and a little tired.
right.
Good job. So look at it, man. You got the mannerisms. Now, really quick, interesting story. Would you tell us? I mean, when last time we talked, the show that I do pay attention, you never really want. I mean, the acting thing was never. You did it at one point in time, but it wasn't like a passion or anything. But like you said, it was steady work for what you were doing, and you kind of just went on with it, right?
Yeah, meaning the standing gig. The standing gig is
a
steady thing that basically you're paid as an actor, you're thought of as an actor, but you're actually the stand-in, and you're all perked up, working for Nick Cage. So that's kind of like the way it was, and I kind of let it ride. Mm-hmm. And the truth was, it was the right position for somebody like me who was a failed actor. Nothing could have been better in that respect. Yeah. And I learned a lot about filmmaking, and I learned a lot about dedication and teamwork. And I will say most of that was taught by Nick Cage himself.
That's awesome.
But just inadvertently with his mannerisms, and I learned a lot about that, and I appreciated all that stuff. So, doing 20 films over 10 years is a lot of work, and all those big crazy movies as well.
All right,
everything.
We've got we have had Escalante waiting for a hot minute. I want to bring him in, and Greg just popped in, and James is here. I'm going to bring James in right now.
James MCD.
Yeah, Mr.
Hey guys,
James,
how's it going?
I wanted you here for this episode more than anybody. You're going to learn something tonight, Junior.
Happy belated birthday, sir.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to bring
Happy
these
2
other
years,
guests
guys.
in that have been
Thanks,
waiting.
Annie. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
James has been with us almost since day one. I feel like he should be here too.
Before day one.
Well, yeah, he was here for the Kill premiere. He interviewed. Yeah, James has been here for a while.
Here comes Big Fred. Big Fred. What's up, Mr. Escalante Lundy? How you doing today, sir?
Oh, someone's muted.
He's muted. Yeah, he's so confidently muted too.
Yeah, you look good. There you go. Yeah,
that's much better. Now hold on. Now before you come in, Escalante, there's a rule. There can only be one deep voice guy on this chat. So I'm gonna shut up and let you talk.
Nah, I'm sure mine's not as deep as yours.
Oh, no, it is. It is. All right. Yeah, Escalante, you see everybody else in here. I'm gonna get real tired of saying everybody's name. So you see everybody. You got Lon, Marco. I'm saying it anyways.
I'm so happy. We got National Treasure, Face Off. We got Django Unchained. Viva Vendetta was here. Yes. Another host from another show. We are taking over.
Yes, we are. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna bring Greg Cummins in right now. Hey, there you are. What's up, sir?
Oh my gosh. It is Dave's left nipple just got hard. Always Sunny in Philadelphia is in the building. There we go. All right.
Here we go.
So Yeah.
This is how you didn't expect this, did you?
No.
I did.
Guys, first of all, thank you so much for all being here, and thank you for being guests on the program. It means so much to us, and that you're taking the time to even do this with us tonight. That's so cool.
Yeah, you're welcome. I just want to make a quick point. I've said to you before, I think you should have a national platform. You should be funded by one of the studios. You guys are brilliant. You know, everything about every film, every character, every position in Hollywood, whether it's an underserved position, or whether it's a writer, a director, a producer, a special effects person. You guys are on it with every single film. I'm actually mindful by it. So I
Thank you.
national platform.
Guys, yay.
Oh man, I'm gonna cry when they leave, Marco. Seriously, thank you for that. I truly appreciate it because I mean you understand the hard work and seriously, thank you for that.
Coming from a person in that,
Field. And he's been in that field for over 2 decades. And what I really love right now is literally David doesn't even realize this. All of our guests that we have on right now, they've all been from different seasons. These are some of them from the same season, but these from different seasons, man.
All right, people in the live chat, if you could put in your number 9s, we're gonna be getting to that momentarily. If also you see who's with us here, if you have any questions for the guests, feel free to put them in the chat, and I'll put them on the screen and see what happens.
All right, Dave, you want me to start this time with 9?
Yeah, we're gonna. Well, let's let them start.
Yes.
We'll start with Lon. You said yours. Marco, what's the sequel that you'd go with?
I would Star Wars. I was in the entire Star Wars trilogy. I love all things Star Wars. So
now hold on, when you say Star Wars, you go which iteration of it? Like it's been like 3 different resets. We gotta
The Empire Strikes Back from way back when.
Oh, okay, the original part 2.
Hold on now, we got an astrophysicist here. Be careful because he'll start fact checking some of that stuff in Star Wars now. Come on now.
Greg, what about you? What's your favorite sequel?
Well, I got to go for me. It's just hands down The Godfather 2. I mean, it's just. But you know what? I'm totally with you on The Empire Strikes Back because that's the Star Wars sequel as well. I mean, I was so anticipated and so incredible over the first one. But come on, the 2 greatest movies on my top 5 list are Godfather and Godfather 2. They're just so perfect. I just can't pick anything over that.
James, Marco agrees with you, or should I say? I mean, you're talking to Nicolas Cage. Like Nicolas Cage stand-in for all his movies is right above you. I feel like we're playing Hollywood Squares, literally. Jesus. All right, here we go. All right.
Escalante, how about you, sir?
God, the ones that I heard so far were all good, but I'm going with the first one I've ever watched, which was Rocky. That's
Slice Stallone.
Yeah, I remember that's the first one, and you can show me a scene from any Rocky movie. I can tell you which one it was, but yeah, Rocky probably because it's my first time watching.
Hey man, if he dies, he dies. Escalante. If he dies, he dies.
Yeah.
Greg, I just have to say real quick, my wife did pot. She gets priority here because she's at home taking care of my child. So she said, Max, Dad, as you can see on the screen, she is as excited as I am that you're here right now. She absolutely loves you. She's not scared of you anymore, thanks to the interview.
I am.
Oh wait, he took his glasses off. I saw Luther coming out for a second. Yeah, look at those. He never blinks. The man never blinks.
That's crazy.
Right? James of James MCD Reviews, which if you're watching right now, you should be following James MCD Reviews because he does reviews that are much more tightly and he does it all by himself.
And he's normally 99% right, especially what he said about Morbius. That was maybe one of the worst films of all time. We'll talk about that later, but he was right about Morbius.
We're talking about sequels.
I was right about
It's time to settle this Ghostbusters debate.
Don't bury the lead.
No, okay. So about the Ghostbusters thing, like after the episode actually aired, like I sat down and like I haven't rewatched it yet, but I sat down and looked at my the review portion again, and I'm like, man, a 2.5 was pretty harsh. Like Ghostbusters 2 isn't bad. It's like there are things about it that I enjoy, and like. I realized that me talking about all the things that I liked about it, only to then start bashing it in the review portion, may have been kind of jarring, and that's kind of on me. But
do you think I'm saying Ghostbusters 2 like Ghostbusters 2? I watched Ghostbusters 2. No, I'm talking about the sequel to Ghostbusters. Because maybe me and you got off on the wrong foot on that. All right, that's subject for another.
All right, all right, our number 9.
All right, number 9. Okay, I'm going.
James, I feel like you came with it. Did you come with a list?
I mean, I've got a few like off the top of my head. Off the top of my head, since perfect timing, since the new one's coming out soon. But I've seen all the Halloween sequels, and easily the best one out of all of them is Halloween 3. Season of the Witch. I love that.
I see everybody in the other squares picking up their knives to come stab him now for some reason. I just don't know.
It's a good movie. It's like, I know it's got like a cult following as of recent, but it's probably like the best one.
Okay.
Before we do our number 9s, Andre Gower is waiting. Mr. Sean, Monster Squad.
There we go.
And
we just finished Monster Squad. The review's not out yet. Come for that soon.
Andre, thank you so much for being here, man.
Hey guys, how's it going? I decided to crash your party. Hope you don't mind.
Hey, listen, it's always a party when you hear. I got a new name for you: Good Jeans or Good Docs. You know how you're on because you're on TMZ, dude. I saw you in that movie again for the other night. The other time, I'm like, man, what's your skin regimen, bro? What?
No, nothing. It's just a
I didn't even think it was the same fucking person. We interviewed him first, and I had to go back and watch the movie. I'm like, no way. Yes way.
All right, I gave Andre. We're gonna go into our number 9 right now in the sequels, and then we're gonna get to your personal questions in just a moment. Can I go first?
No, you went
this
first
is
last
the order
time.
we're going in, right?
No, we're reversing it.
You
you play Uno. Pay attention. All right. All right, number 9. Nobody fucking kill me here. I'm sorry. I'm still a kid at heart. The Mighty Ducks 2. Flying fucking V, baby. Listen, I'm sorry. First off, for number 1, that was one of Emilio Estevez's last movie. We haven't seen him in 2 decades. Gordon Bomb fucking Bay.
He popped in number 3.
Popped in, yeah. Bombay. That was contractual. I didn't even know that was contractual. Anyway, I just really love that film because, like I said, I was in love with the first one. And when they did the sequel, I'm like, don't Disney it up. Don't cheese it up. Old Disney, pre-Marvel. Don't cheese it up and everything. But I really love that film. So I'm going Flying V all the way, baby.
Okay. Annie?
All right.
And shout out to Goldberg. Glad you got that help, brother. Glad you got that help.
I kind of went like this is from my 8 to my 9, so it's kind of like you kind of backwards this time. But Glass.
Wait, hold on now. Well, that's a sequel, but it's a third one.
It's the second. Is Unbreakable before Glass?
It is. It goes is. Unbreakable, Split.
It's low key before Glass.
But I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
I'll
allow it because I love fucking Glass. I love Glass.
But see, because I thought it was Split, Glass, Unbreakable.
No, it's Unbreakable. No. Unbreakable was on VHS. Sorry,
yeah.
no, I know you don't know
only George Lucas can release a movie in the past for the future.
Okay. So
all right.
Unbreakable tells a
story.
No,
it's okay.
Unbreakable tells a story of Elijah. And
David, how dare you? She wants to work with us, and you're going to put her on the spot?
No, that's good. He's testing me. I need to know my research. I need to know. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm keep it up.
Yeah. Keep me on my toes,
you sick son of a gun.
You know what you're doing is more misogynistic, being a protector over here. Like she needs to be protected. Like
I identify as an internet personality.
No, listen, I like both of them.
What do you think my number 9 is?
Your number 9, whatever came out the Cloverfield 1. Shit.
No. Sister Act 2.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Are you serious?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Ain't no mountain.
Third person here now.
When Jesus
Yeah. Now hold on. I need to know the truth. First off, I want to read the chat after this. Everybody that's in our squares right now, be honest, truth test now. Put it on your film credit rolls. Who has seen Sister Act 2?
Oh, no.
More
time.
I have.
Okay.
More times than I can count.
Okay, but you saw James. James like, oh no.
James,
just kick me now.
Good.
I apologize.
It's so good. It's like Lean on Me with music.
Lauren Hill is joyful.
Joyful. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, those residuals are going straight to the IRS now. You know that. All right, so those are our those are our number 9.
What do we got going over here?
Andre, what's been happening, man? I saw you actually were in a film recently with somebody else that we had on the show. I think it was The Demon Within, I want to say, or no?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I knew it was somebody that we had talked, a movie that we had talked to with
Jan.
Jan Birch is in it.
Why are you telling me no one?
Sean Whalen's in it with you. How's that going? What was that production like?
Well, The Demons Within is a small genre movie that was shooting a couple weeks ago in Ohio, and they contacted me and out of the blue and asked if I would be interested in showing up and helping out. And I when that happens now, that happens a lot, and a lot of times you shouldn't do it or you can't do it, right? But Ryan Lambert and I, ended up being a couple days on this movie to help out this cool crew of people that was trying to make a movie, and it's just a great experience. So hopefully they they get it done, and it turns out good for them. And if we were a part of making that happen for them, then great. That's what it's all about. So
that's
it's fun showing up.
That's one of the cool things I do honestly remember about talking with you. Every guest that we speak to, who usually I try to take something away from them, but I remember you saying, if you can help somebody out, it's not about what you've done. You still love what you do, and if you can help something get made, this is the same guy, man. He's a good guy.
I think you're the perfect person to answer this, Andre. Annie's dream is to go to like a horror con or a Comic Con.
Okay.
What would be your advice for her to have the most optimal experience when she does that?
Yeah.
Well, the first question would be to drill down. Do you want to go to a Comic Con or do you want to go to a horror con? Because those are completely different universes. So if you were gonna, take your
choose.
Oh yeah,
no, I
the
mean
tickets are pretty pricey. You're gonna pick one or the other, and that's gonna be the year. Yeah.
Probably a Comic-Con, because that's more of like different idols and different heroes that I've had and different, things I look up to. Yeah, definitely Comic-Con.
Well, I mean, obviously, the juggernaut, of that is, San Diego Comic-Con, but that's turned into a whole, I'm sure everybody that's on screen has either seen it or been there at least once or heard about it. That is a whole other
animal. It's a whole other animal, man.
That's a whole other beast. It's sort of turned into what it was not supposed to. It's turned into this giant industry kind of train, galactic thing. But there's a handful of good Comic Cons that are either regional or local. Galaxy Con runs some good shows. It's sort of like a corporate entity that has them in different cities, but really what it's about the quality or the kind of the gravity of the core headliners that you kind of want to see. The Comic-Con world turned into the pop culture con world, and got big boxed. It got Walmarted about 10 years ago.
It got overplayed, right? By
firms like Wizard World and Galaxy Con and all these that just brought in these giant names and paid them huge appearance fees just to show up. But it sort of diluted the experience because there was nothing intimate or personal about it. And it felt like you were walking through a Walmart, but when the greeter at the Walmart greeted you, you paid them $1,000 to get in the building. So, it was one of those things that I saw kind of change. Now, horror is a little different. And so, if you like genre stuff and you like genre names, there's probably three shows every year that are probably the top, and that is Monster Mania in New Jersey, Horror Hound in Ohio, and of course Lloyd's show in Dallas called Texas Frightmare. Those are probably the top horror shows that you could go to and get a really good sense of how a con it still runs back from the old school days,
how the con world is.
And see some really cool people. There's always good headliners, there's always good staples.
What's your favorite?
Hold on one second, you guys. I have to be very transparent now. I'm stressing out pretty deeply. There's I don't handle a lot of people well, and there's a lot of shuffling happening, and I did not anticipate this well of a turnout. As far as we got the mics waiting, we got David McGiffert, great friend of the show, waiting. And I feel as I want to hear what everybody says, and at the same time I'm feeling bad for everybody that's just waiting and listening. So I feel very
okay. Let's do this.
I just want to put that out there.
Don't worry about it, because I've got about.
Happening.
I got about 5 minutes, and I got to jump anyway. I've got to go to another. I got another call to jump on, but I just got back from dinner, and I wanted to pop in. But
I appreciate you can crash this party anytime you want, man. You know that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, invite me back. I'll be back. We'll talk about more stuff.
Hey, I'm going to hold you to that.
And the timing of my statement had nothing to do with you specifically. It was just as you were talking, I saw 4 other people come in. I'm like, oh my god,
All right, so before we bring the 4 other people in, let's check the comments because your sister at 2 comment is getting a lot of love, and that's coming from my child's mother. So I'm going to go strangle her when we get out done. She got like she didn't hear what I said. So go for it, please.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We got Julian says my number 9 is Kill Bill Volume 2.
Yes. All right. Should have been higher, but okay.
My mom says Dark Knight.
Yes.
I should have been higher, but okay.
Yeah. Brandon Sessoms, Bad Boys 2.
Brandon, I got you.
LOL Film Festival. Could y'all get on that? Bad Boys 2 should have been way up there.
Annie's brother over here, Michael Clinton.
Michael.
What did he say?
Bad Boys 2, incredibly quotable.
I got you.
Maybe
I
better
got your
than the
favorite
original.
line on that mother too. Watch it, Michael.
No, you curse. You say motherfucker.
My mom says I have the best daughter-in-law because she puts up with all of David's film and adventures. I love you, Angela. That's true. Laughing Out Loud, Jack's Film Festival, quack, quack, quack. That's the
Flying fuckers.
Okay.
What is that?
Sister Act 2, yes. Sister Act, yes. I see I'm getting, my pick's getting some love.
Okay.
I just told you that.
Yes, Sister Act 2. I know, but
why you got to say it like that? Because I know what you mean when you say it that way. But go ahead.
Julian, that Lean on Me comment hurt my heart, though. What, the Lean on Me with music? No, that's true. How did it hurt your heart?
Because Joe Clark fucked them kids.
The truth stings, man. There's Spooky Empire coming up soon. That was Angela and I went to that. That was a really cool time. Great lineup this year. Orlando has Little Nell, Christina Ricci. I actually can't be within 250 feet of Christina Ricci.
Why? Because her eyes?
Huh?
Her eyes bug you out?
No, I can. No, that was a restraining order joke, because I have a big crush on her, so I send her messages often. About how much. Nick Revels, Mark P. If you need IT.
Hold on. Whoa. Nick who?
Nick Revels.
VenturePoint.com. I hope I'm saying that right, Nick. You need a computer fixed. You need your network plugged the right way. You go see Nick Revels, the smartest man I know other than me.
All right. Hey, Mr. McGiffert, you are live on
Hi,
TTFT.
guys. How you doing?
Thank you so much for being here.
Sure.
In amidst of all the exciting stuff that's happening over there right now. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Good.
Yeah, I will jump in real quick and say that Spooky Empire is a good show. I've been there; it's fantastic. Orlando has great fans, so that is a good comment. So pick one of those 4 if you want to go to genre. And with that, I'm going to jump out. I'm going to let you do your thing. I've got to jump on this other call, but you guys look forward to coming back and chatting. Everybody have a great night. And
thank you so much for being
here. We'll see you soon.
We'll see you
remember now, we're the Monster Squad.
You're in the goddamn club.
Thank you, brother. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna jump too to make some room for some other folks. Happy anniversary, guys.
Is that Marco or
Marco? That's Lon.
Lon. It was good to see you again. And Marco. Hey guys, we'll be talking to you soon. Keep working. We'll keep bringing you on.
And I wish you all the best. And you do need a syndicated show nationally. That's all.
I totally agree with that, Marco. They are so good.
There's nobody better. Great.
No, and their research, that how good they are, just communicating, funny.
Yes.
I mean, they're just the best I've ever. The best I've ever had.
I have never seen, never heard. I don't care how big the stars are, and they have their podcasts at this.
That's right.
Yes.
Totally agree.
Better than these 2 dudes.
They are outstanding. They're just
absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
My pants are so tight.
I'm so.
If y'all weren't here, I probably would cry a little bit, but I got to keep my persona going. But thank you guys. Listen, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. We're gonna make you guys proud. Thank you so much.
Marco, Lon, have a great night. Thank you so much.
Happy second anniversary.
You're right.
Thank you.
Too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Who are we down to? We're getting down to the squares. You got James still here. James, you don't leave until we get to Ghostbusters. You don't go. I'll call you on your cell phone if I have to.
Yeah, I was wondering where you're going to.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
That's up closer, top of the list.
Hey, keep it going, man. Come on. I'm chatting.
See, Nick was right there. Nick just dropped my line. Nick Revel says at Mark P, if you need some IT support, I know some guys. And by some guys, he means him. Again, literally, no, he literally is like. Oh, by the way, Nick, we couldn't have did this without you. Nick bought this poker table like 8 years ago, and we just threw a fancy red carpet on it, and now we're in the office. Thanks, Nick.
Where do we get? David, what is your favorite sequel?
Ooh. I'm going to have to come back to me in a minute. Give me some some thinking time.
We're going to do our number 8.
Hold on. Come on. I can't let them off that easy. You know, there's a lot of sequels out there. I'm messing with you. We'll be back. We'll be back. I promise. We'll be back.
I mean, Back to the Future 2 would have been.
That was 2. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, that's too
so it's
easy.
2. No, it's Annie's turn this time.
Yeah, Annie, go first.
Annie, you start with your 8. Yes, ma'am. Yes, 8.
I got it too.
They don't work that way.
You have a tie for number 8? So your honorable mention is snuck into number 8?
Yeah, just name one, though.
Wait, 10, 9, 8. No, 8.
Yeah, we're on
I'm
8.
it.
Just name one.
It too.
Oh, It too. It too. The clown.
Yeah, okay.
You're hung up on a clown, man. Seinfeld reference. Yeah, It too. Okay.
What would you think?
The TV version,
Like when they
that came
grew
out,
up?
like Tim Curry or Skarsgård, the new one.
I'm talking about James McAvoy as
Everybody's doing research.
Okay, the new one. Okay,
the
because
2019,
yeah.
2017
When you said James McAvoy, I was like, she's back on Split.
that's what I'm saying. 8 went into 9 for me. 8 ran into 9.
Okay. Okay.
And then James McAvoy was in It.
Look,
that went to my 9.
I can't have 2 people here doing the intricate wordplay. I can't think that quick on my feet.
Because I'm getting.
That was good, Andy.
That
I
good?
like it. I like that. Was
Do
good.
it.
And It too, Dave.
Me?
Yeah, you're 8.
Matrix Reloaded.
How did that even make the fucking list?
Are you serious?
I am being serious.
Matrix Reloaded.
Okay.
The second Matrix.
I heard you. I have one.
Arguably the best Matrix
Let's let them go, please. Don't let them
arguably
go.
the best Matrix.
I'm not doing this tonight.
It's the best Matrix in the series. It was balls to the
They're
wall.
about to see a crime on live
30
TV right
seconds.
now. If you keep talking, they're going to see a crime.
30 seconds into the film until the end credits, it is balls to the wall action. You have all this.
If I want to see balls to the wall action, I'll watch a porn. Who was saying something over there?
We are
Who
in
was
the,
saying, I'm sorry.
no, I'm not finished yet. Reloaded. This is when all the Smiths came and fought at one time, right?
I actually agree. I'm going to say real quick, the only thing I've ever stood in a theater for by myself, nobody else standing, I was just in the theater all by alone. I stood up and applauded was during the Matrix movie and the action sequences in that. I mean,
the first Matrix, right?
Yeah, but the second was just, I mean, I'd never seen anything like it before. So, it's 10th on my list, but
I mean, when you see, I get it. When you see God, who wants to talk to Judas? I get it. Okay, I get it.
David, before we get to yours, I do want to
James, stop trolling. I know you're trolling, James. I can hear you trolling in the background.
I wanted to bring the mics in here and say thank you so much for being here, Mr. Colleary, Mr. Werb. Yeah.
Oh, these are my favorites, right? These two are my favorites.
God, I wish we could have brought you guys in while Marco was here.
Yeah, Marco just left.
Marco, the old Irish exit.
No, I think what he just did there was very smart. Marco's a method stand-in actor. He doesn't want to be seen like if Nicolas Cage and Marco's in the same place at the same time, he doesn't exist. He had to get out of here. So for all of our people out there in the chat and all the people coming in, these are 2 brilliant writers. If you don't know them, you know the work they've done. Dave, you want to tell them?
Yeah, I mean, Face Off. I mean,
that's all you had to fucking say. Face off, baby.
Face Off.
Face Off.
So we got V for Vendetta here. We got Face Off. We got all type of stuff going on tonight, man. All right.
What a great script.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
That movie was fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
What a great idea.
All right, David, what was your sequel?
Batman Returns. Batman Returns.
One moment. I think I'm getting a little feedback.
Oh no,
I think that is coming from. I want to say.
Robot.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, mate.
David had one.
I did. Batman Returns.
Oh, that was high up my list, but I'll allow it. I will allow it. Little Michael Keaton going on.
You're in the presence of somebody that was on that set, you know.
What?
I'm not really one for speeches, so I'll just say thanks.
Yeah, Greg Cummins was one of the. Oh, you were there too. That's right. I asked. That's right. Because in the interview with Greg, I asked if you had any.
In fairness, Dave, you've been in a lot of sets, so don't start doing that now. Don't pull your resume out here. Don't embarrass me.
Don't worry. Okay, we're late to the game, but has anybody mentioned Aliens?
Oh, that was coming.
We haven't got
We're on number 8 now,
Yeah.
but Aliens was coming. But let me ask you this: since you just got here, tell me why Aliens, and tell me why that means something. The sequel. Tell me why.
Because Aliens is, as Michael Colleary often says, the greatest war movie ever made.
Yeah, it's awesome, and it's a great sequel. It grew the whole franchise.
It is.
And you can see how great it is by how mixed the movies have been since then. You know, they
And
really
how
have-
many sci-fi movies get an Oscar nomination for a lead actress? None. Zero.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah. So.
And speaking of actresses, Bride of Frankenstein.
Bride of Frankenstein.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw that. He's right. That was a very good sequel. I thought even thinking about it.
All right.
And now, Michael, go ahead and say your favorite.
Well, this is just like the last interview. Oh my God.
The Road Warrior. This is the direct sequel from Mad Max.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were getting serious tonight. Let me pull out the other list. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Anyway, charge on.
I like it.
All right.
I like it a lot, man. All right, can we go to Dave? Can we go to the chat and see what the chat's saying right now?
Yeah, we'll pop in the chat real quick, see what we got in here. Keep telling people about Terry Miller. Keep telling people about them. I guess that's them. I guess I'm assuming that's
I think them means us. She identified. Okay.
Laurel McDonald, happy birthday again. Says Lord of the Ring, 2 Towers.
Hey, man. I love everybody that loves film. Stop bringing that Lord of the Rings stuff in here. All right. It's a clean show.
My wife was a huge Tim Burton fan. She also says Batman Returns. She agrees with you, David. And Brandon Cecil says Rambo 2. All right.
I'm coming, Brandon. Hold on.
Yeah. That sequel.
I'm
The First
coming.
Blood, that was.
I do like that. I do. I feel like every sequel after that, he kept tying that red man down tighter and tighter and tighter. I just. So where we at now?
We are.
Oh, hey Dave. One thing they can do. Don't forget to tell people if they really love the show. What can they do?
Hold on one second.
All right, there you go. I got you, brother. You worked hard on this, man.
To the right?
To the left.
Subscribe first of all. Man, I'm so glad you brought this up
Because that's what I do.
Yeah.
He makes it. I talk about it. There we go.
If you love it, and this is obvious. You guys can see this on screen now. This is not for you. This is for the people watching out there. If you would like to support what we're doing and help make our lives a little bit easier as we're doing it, we're not asking to get rich. We're just asking to pay some bills. The information.
And fuck that! I'm begging. Hey, I got a kid in college.
Yeah.
You want to graduate? It's on you.
You
all
can,
right?
you can become a Patreon, which David McGiffert, thank you so much, a longtime patron, and that just it's mind blowing to me that the man involved with making Rain Man supports the show in the way that you do it. That just touches me every month in all the right ways.
Thanks, Dave. And listen, can you tell him also that we got to do another song together soon because we've been getting rave reviews the time we sung together.
That's it. That's the other David.
I was talking to him the other night. Did I tell you that?
What song?
Shut up.
I'm not lying. I'm
All right.
serious.
There's the information. Old Torpedo over here, Dave. Did you miss him?
Well, no, he couldn't have missed me because he heard me when I did that great voiceover for his book. You want to tell him the name of the book?
Well, yeah, of course.
Thanks.
Actually, best seat in the house
with Dave McGiffert.
Which I mean, I just go to davidmcgiffert.com and you can, and also, you know, if you want a little teaser about the book, check out Best Seat with David McGiffert on this channel. We talk about stories from the book, but also just go get the book. I think you can pre-order it right now, right? And it's like pre-order is available.
No, don't pre-order it yet. They had a printing problem, and the color photographs, there are about 50 of them in there, all got printed in black and white. So I asked the guy to hold everything up, change it around, and it's have any of you guys written a book? Anybody?
I've written a chapter of a book, but not a full book. So no.
What a wall crash! If you don't know anything
I'm
about
more of
it,
a reader.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable. Anyway, so we had to stop the presses. They sent out a bunch of copies that were wrong. I am offering to pay the publisher for books to send them to those people, because all those people are the ones that have, you know, been helping me the longest, you know, the early people who order. So it's been kind of a goofy rollout, but give it a week.
Okay.
Well, if people go to your website, they can sign up for the newsletter so they can get their like a blast when it is available, right?
Yes.
Amazing.
Okay, so
David,
then do that. Yeah.
Dave, I want to tell you this,
Or
David.
you can just check on Amazon or Barnes and Noble or Apple Books.
Where's the place that brings you the most residuals? So that's where they need to go. Send everybody there.
I have not got a country clue. Yeah, I'm obviously not in it for the money.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah.
David, I want to say this. When he asked me to do your voiceover for your book, I was originally going to say no because he didn't tell me it was for you. But when he said it's for David, I was like, you know what? I'll do it. So I want you to know this. You're the first and maybe the last man I'll ever give my voice to. So be thankful. But I just want to let you know that. And it was a pleasure.
Everybody who has heard that voiceover says that you should do the audiobook.
Well, I will tell them to get you a sponsor because I don't want your money. I want their money. So tell them I'll do it with their money. So no problem. And what I want to do a quick transition real quick. Escalante, I don't think everybody knows how the scene that you were in Django Unchained. I don't think everyone knows that the scene that you're in was a very pivotal scene in that film. It's one of the films where you have Leonardo DiCaprio watching the two slaves fight each other to death. And we talked to you about that when we interviewed you. Could you speak to the audience and some of the other guests that we brought on about how that scene came about and how it made you feel during and afterwards?
Okay. God.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
Good question.
That was so long. That was about 10 years ago, actually.
Mm-hmm. Not for me.
2012. But well, initially when I met Quentin Tarantino, I had no idea that scene wasn't written into the original script.
Wow.
It was there, but he didn't write it. He didn't write fight scene, kill somebody in the script. So I remember, I think it was August of 2011 when I had the audition, and then November was the callback. So it was several months later. I thought it was a whole new movie. Normally the callback is a week or two after you have your initial audition. But anyway, I remember it was the week before Thanksgiving, and I met him at the hotel that he was staying at. And then when I came into the room, and we talked, and we sat down. We talked about 20, 25 minutes before we even got to the actual script, because it was like an interview. And he's observing you, like you I guess, the lack of a better word, like a lab project. He's like a lab animal. He's examining you. He's looking through you and watching every word that you say. So it's like he's almost like he's trying to get inside your head while he's talking to you. So anyway, we talked, and we got to the part we talked about the film, and he told me that's when I found out about the actual fight scene in the movie. And so then we started rehearsing the scene, not this, but after we rehearsed the scene that I actually got cut out the movie, which was my best scene in the movie. I actually got killed in the movie, but it never made it to the final cut. So anyway, when it was time to shoot. I think I shot. I know it was there for 3 months, so March to April, May to June, and so I rehearsed the scene. After the initial interview, he had me meet with a stunt coordinator in New Orleans to see if he felt it was comfortable with me actually doing the scene. So I did that, and the guy said he was going to recommend that I get the part. And I think it was the week before Thanksgiving, I actually got the part. So I remember that. But then I remember going on set. At least it was like 3 weeks before we actually shot that scene. And when I got on set, we just rehearsed it all day. I mean, I would get there like 9 or 10 and would stay like 4 or 5. And so 3 weeks later, we shot the scene, and it was actually 2 weeks to shoot that. And it was initially it was a 2-part scene where the initial scene I was fighting with the other person, the other actor, and then I remember fighting with that actor, but I was losing it. Then we had cut, then had like a fight when you go to your corner, and in the corner, it seemed like a real fight. Lee was telling me, you got to kill this guy. You got to take your thumb and stick it in his eye and do all this stuff. And then it was round 2, and that's when it clicked in my head. A lot of the fight scene was cut out because it was too, I guess,
Graphic?
Too graphic. Like there was a scene. The scene after they turned the table was they put an application on where my traps was, and then he bit into it and pulled my trap off.
Oh.
And he spit it out.
Oh.
And they had close up of this piece of bloody meat.
Oh.
That was my trap.
I can't, bro.
That's Quentin.
And then that's when I screamed, and that's when the tide turned, and then I started to win the fight. And then they came in with a dummy, and I would stick my thumb in the eye, and they put 2 little tubes that shot blood in my face. So all that kind of stuff got cut out.
Who just screamed? That's Quentin. Is that my bottom right hand corner over there? Who screamed that?
That was David. Yeah, that was David.
David, I know what you mean by that, but damn. Okay.
Because what happened was they had some test screenings, and they say people were running out of the theater and throwing up and all that. So they had to cut all that. It was a lot longer. What you saw was the rated G version. It was a lot longer.
It didn't feel that way.
What you saw on the screen. So that was like the nice version of.
Well, kudos to you. I've never had anybody bite my trap. I don't even know if I have a trap. I don't even work out that fucking much to have one.
He bit it off. So it was just a bite. He pulled it off. Because they had it when they bit it. They had it like like when you take pizza and you pull in the cheese.
Yeah.
They had it like that. When he bit it, and it was like they had it, some of the tendons and the ligaments still was coming apart. They have
okay. All right, Escalante. I tried to bring you in. You got so graphic. If we get canceled, it's gonna be because of you. But I still love you. If I need to do a horror film, you're coming. I'm getting your trap in a cheese grater. There we go. Dave, what are the comments looking like, Dave?
All right, just a moment. All right, before we get to the comics, I want to bring in Mr. Dave Krinsky, Blades of Glory.
All right.
Huh?
Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, what are these?
Huh?
What are these? Blades of Glory is not a sequel.
No, Dave Krinsky, the writer.
Get him in here. Yeah. Get him in here. You're as cold as ice. Hello,
hey guys. Everybody, how you doing?
Oh, so wait a minute. Somebody just said, "Hey, Dave." Like somebody's friends in here. That wasn't a stranger meet. Somebody who knows him. Somebody knows him on this stream.
Nobody
knows. Well, I know him.
That's just how I greet people.
I just said hi.
Well, guys, we have the writer from Blades of Glory, one of my favorite comedies of all, one of my top 10 favorite comedies of all time. Will Ferrell was responsible for most of those, but I will say this, sir. Thank you for coming in tonight. How are you, and how the hell have you been?
I've been great. I want to say happy anniversary, and I came in on the middle of that last story. I have no idea what you were talking about, but it sounded like
Django Unchained. The D is silent. We're talking to Escalante. He was one of the pivotal fight scenes in that film. He's the one that drunk a beer after he killed an American human being. So yeah, that's Quentin Tarantino's fault, by the way. But yeah, that's what we were talking about.
That's a good story either way, even if I didn't understand what was going on.
Dave, is it you're in Florida right now, right?
I'm in Fort Lauderdale visiting my sister.
He does not sound happy about.
First of all, I'm sorry, and second of all, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going all right. Spent about 7 hours at LAX waiting for my flight to Fort Lauderdale, so that was fun all around. And good to be here though, and I'm on the same coast as you guys, so that's fun.
Greg? Yeah.
Hey, Greg.
Okay.
This is a marijuana-free show. Okay? All these little eye drops things you're doing, we all can see that, all right?
I know.
And what I mean by this, marijuana's free on this show. Continue.
No, this isn't marijuana. I don't do that. That makes me.
Remember, he said that freaks him out.
That freaks me out. He doesn't do it. But go ahead.
He was with Snoop Dogg and didn't do marijuana. I think we.
I want to trust him, but I can't.
This is real vape. This is normal vape. Has nothing weird in it. I just quit smoking.
It has weird stuff in it, just not marijuana.
No, I don't. Yeah. I don't do that.
It's been a minute since we got back. Since we've steered away from the list. We're gonna go through our number sevens.
It's your turn to start. Seven. We'll start with 7, guys. Everybody, stay with us. We're coming back to the audience.
Before let's go to the audience real quick because that got kind of backed up a little bit. So we got Rambo 2, Brandon Seasums. Devil's Rejects, that's a solid one, Julian. Devil's Rejects is very good. That's the Devil's Rejects is easily the coolest, the coolest use of Leonard Skinner, Freebird. Like he just let that ride out for like the full 8 to 11 minutes, like for that.
Well, it's no Studio 666 when they do the 13-minute song.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hunger Games. My mom. That's yeah.
Love you, Miss Mary.
But which one? She can't just say Hunger Games.
Go ahead and finish this right here.
Your daughter said hello.
My daughter what?
Your daughter said hello.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Boo-Boo. I love you.
Where is my daughter? You're 2 inches. It's canceled.
I love you, Boo-Boo. Miss Terry, I got your number 7 right here.
My wife loves Blades of Glory, Terror Frights. There you go, Dave. That's I guess that's for
Terror
you.
Frights.
Who doesn't love Blades of Glory? I mean, this coming in here with the obvious.
Somebody who didn't get the part.
No, I'm just kidding. Thank you very much for commenting, guys. So does their girlfriend, Dave.
But not them.
Yeah. That's why they had to let him go. Courtney Clinton. Oh,
that's my sister-in-law.
Okay, I saw Clinton. I figured that was so she got Back to the Future too. That's a good one. Brandon Cecil comes in with Conjuring 2.
Like that.
I am Laurel McDonald, Lethal Weapon 2. I'm under the. I think the Lethal Weapons got better as they progressed.
Oh, they aged very fucking well.
Yeah, they did.
Because first, they're fucking with the reruns and they're fucking with the cell phones.
Yeah,
Pesci baby.
All right. And we got Richard Leacock and Monty Sharp. It's his birthday, so we're not going to keep him waiting long. And Carrie Louise Putrello just popped in.
Down.
We're going to get you guys on in just a moment. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being patient. We're going to go through our number 7s real quick.
You start.
And we'll bring in the other guests, and we'll catch up with everybody that's already here. My number 7 is Pet Sematary 2. And I know this gets a lot of heat.
Nice.
But I love this.
Who said that? Who said that?
He said, "Oh God."
Somebody wrote the original script for that and they didn't use it. That's what that was. Oh my God.
That was Werb. Yeah, no, I see. I appreciate all the criticisms for Pet Sematary 2, but it came out around the time I'm a huge fan of Edward Furlong. I really love what's his name? I'm gonna space like Clancy Brown. His performance as a stepdad was just that made the whole movie for me, and it was just so it came out at the right time in the right place for me, and it holds a special place in my heart. And the soundtrack is killer.
Okay. So me or her?
I'll
go. I'm going. This was mentioned earlier, but I want to bring it back up because the fact that number one, when it started out, it was fucked up that Batgirl got canceled. I'm not a fan of really Batgirl, but I'm a fan of all the people who worked on that from the
Michael
producers.
Keaton. That was going to be the Batman Return.
I know. No, that's actually happening in Flashpoint.
But it did happen.
He'll still be done.
But
come on, you know I do this, bro. Don't do it.
Happen.
All right, so Batman Returns. Michael Keaton. Danny DeVito. I'll say this. The reason why I'm bringing that up because I never thought, and guys, I want you to weigh in on this if you can. I never thought anybody could portray the Penguin better than Danny DeVito. No. But in this last Batman, I do know who stole the show, and it was not Patterson.
I haven't seen those.
You don't have to. I did. Okay. Or who stole the show?
Honestly, from what I
hear,
Colin
Farrell was really
Colin effing Farrell as the Penguin. I didn't know it was him.
If I hadn't known it was him beforehand, I would not have recognized him. That was
I agree.
Makeup,
that performance is fantastic. What he did with Bullseye, Bullshot in that little.
Was it the makeup? Why you couldn't tell it was him?
It's
or was
both.
it
It's the acting and the makeup.
Or was
it?
Well,
it was mainly the makeup. But
I heard everybody that saw it said they couldn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, I still can't see it. Like I still have to remind myself. That's Colin Farrell.
Yes, but
no, I'm talking about just the general exposure of the movie.
Well, it was a noir. It went too dark. You can't go emo goth Batman.
All right, I'm just trying to cash in on a meme, man.
He's like I'm just saying this. If you're gonna be a detective, be a fucking detective. But anyway, back to Batman Returns. Okay, so I really love that. Like I said, you got Tim Burton, you got Michael Keaton, you got Danny DeVito, you got Michelle effing
who did her own stunts with the whip.
Well, everybody can't be Marco. But with that being said, yes, she did do her own stunts with the whip. I love that because here's the thing. The first Batman had the nostalgia part of it. But remember, I would be remiss if I did not mention Bill Finger, the original creator of Batman, not Kane.
Okay.
Bill Finger. I just want everybody. There's a documentary on Hulu called Bill and Me. He really created Batman. Okay, I'm done.
And don't forget Christopher Walken in Batman Returns.
Oh, you can't get that guy. Hey, listen.
Yes.
Forgive me.
That's what puts it over the top. I mean,
listen, sometimes you need more cowbell than Batman. You need a little bit more cowbell than Batman.
You know who didn't like Batman?
And Michelle Pfeiffer put a live bird in her mouth.
I've done that.
Oh, yes,
Very
she did.
Ozzy Osbourne of her.
And her shoes never were flat.
I ate a
When you
duck,
see the
but
jumping
it's not what she
scenes-
did. She did it better.
when
Michelle Pfeiffer
Halle
did it
Berry
better.
does her jumping scenes, they're flat
And
shoes.
you know what?
Michelle Pfeiffer shoes
In
aren't
any
flat.
iteration from cartoon to comic book to movie, that was the best Catwoman outfit ever. Nobody will beat that outfit ever.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It's
Michelle's?
yes, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Her shoes never got flat. That means she did her own stunts.
Cats land
She
on their
was
feet,
jumping.
baby.
What's your
Cats
number
land on their
7,
feet.
Annie?
Okay, my number 7 was Miss Terry, Hunger Games.
Which
Catching
one?
Fire. Catching Fire.
Catching Fire.
Because Catching Fire, I'm telling you right now, Catching Fire grossed more money than anyone in that series. It was 867,000 million.
Well, I hope that's not the only reason why.
No,
Because I can tell you a
listen.
lot of movies that made money.
No,
rightfully
Catching
considered this is the
Fire
best
was a
film in
big
the
upgrade
franchise.
off the first.
There you go.
I agree.
I agree. It's
But
been a
let
minute
me-
since I've seen those movies. But
why
Catching
was
Fire,
it a big
I do remember
upgrade?
it
Was it
being
not an
awesome.
upgrade because they had laid the foundation? Because you got to remember, people that watched there was fans of the film that watched the book, that read the book, but I had never read the book. But I agree with you. The second was better because now I knew the world.
It was better directed, I think, and
Yes.
there was much less of the handheld camera, which I don't think served Jennifer Lawrence or Josh Hutcherson or Hemsworth, Liam Hemsworth very well at all. It was less. They tried so hard to make it gritty, like the novels were, but it didn't work for me. But the sequel, the second movie was better. They never should have split the third book into 2 films. That was a money grab and a big mistake.
I agree with
But
you,
I
sir.
agree.
I agree.
The second film, Catching Fire, was better than Hunger Games and the Mockingjays.
Dave, I want to. You haven't mentioned your sequel. I want to ask you what your favorite sequel is, and then we'll bring in Richard, Monti, and Carrie. Thank you guys for being patient.
You know, I'm going to just interrupt you for a second. I got to run. I just want to say goodbye to everybody. I'm going to keep watching.
Thanks.
But
Greg.
I've got to take a call, so I've got to get off, so I can't. I won't
Thank
be
you for coming, Greg. But remember, we never say goodbye. We say so long.
You guys are so good. You guys are the best. I am a huge fan. And
Our butts are so filled, Greg. They're
everybody
so
else
filled for you. Thank you. Thank you.
See you soon, Greg. Thank you.
Thank
Stay
you.
healthy,
Have a
stay
good
safe.
night,
Thank
sir.
you.
Feel better too.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Who we bringing in, Dave?
All right. Well, first I want to hear what Mr. Krinsky's favorite sequel
Bring it
is.
in.
It's embarrassing to say because it's so blatantly obvious, but it's Godfather 2.
That's the third time. Yeah.
No, that's been mentioned by everybody. That's been mentioned by everybody.
Yeah, that's why it's embarrassing. No one's gonna be like,
Amazing,
"Oh,
though.
didn't see that coming."
I've seen. Oh wait, I'm gonna do a Beth Grant right here. You know how many Godfathers I've seen? That many. Sorry, shout out.
Beth coming on.
I believe she said she's gonna try to stop by. She's in the middle of a production right now, and said at the time.
Oh, she always is. I'm gonna text her right now.
Oh, beautiful.
Tell her to get her southern twangy ass on the show.
All right, while we're waiting on Beth, gonna bring in Mr. Richard Leacock. And hello, Richard.
Hey,
Mr.
guys.
Monty Sharp. Happy
Hello,
birthday,
sir.
Monty. And Martha
Hey, guys.
Wayne
Nice
herself,
to meet you guys.
Carrie Louise Putrello. Thank you so much, guys, for being here.
Hello.
Hello. It's so good to see.
Hello.
We were just talking about Catwoman. Remember I told her she looked like Catwoman? She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, the beautiful one. Both of them are beautiful.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
I felt so bad. I haven't had a night's worth of sleep since then.
So let's start with Richard. What's been going on, man?
Oh man, what have I been doing? I got a movie coming out in October on Crackle, a horror film called Desert Shadows. I'm in the process of editing a film I'm producing and about to start on another one. We're just finished writing it, and so things are moving.
Is that working stiffs by any chance?
That's one I did work on last year. I'm not sure what's happening with that yet. I'm still waiting for words on that. It's there.
Okay.
But I haven't heard
IMDb
what's
says
going.
it's still in pre-production. Just FYI.
Richard, I'm going to do this probably because you weren't going to say anything about it. For all our guests out there in the chat and all of our guests that have come on this show before, Richard, while he is a super talented actor, I was blown away by his art. This guy is an amazing artist when it comes to creating art. And
Nope.
I got,
like abstract.
You're thinking of
things,
Monty
or, like,
Sharp.
what kind of art?
No,
Yeah, that's
you
not
could-
me.
Come on, let me see.
He's gonna try and double down.
Hey,
the
you
human
got the wrong
torpedo.
name down
Watch
there.
him. Watch him.
No,
try.
you got the wrong name down there.
Watch him try and dig his way out.
I'm
of this.
trying. If you let me try, there's the wrong name down there.
I
So with that being said, no,
I sent a.
Hey, listen.
I sent a
we interviewed
cheat
a lot of
sheet.
people here.
I sent
My wife is an
Watch what I do here.
artist.
Hey,
That's all right. My wife is an
I know
artist.
you
That's
don't
cool.
want to hear what I'm about to say, but it's gonna be said. I sent a cheat sheet on you guys last night. What the fuck for, right?
I read the sheet. You just told me Monty was coming into the fucking chat. I can't see the little screen over there. I'm here, you're there.
Okay,
I
so-
can't see the shit, okay? With that being said, it is so good to see you again. How's John been? Where are you guys at with the Netflix special? I know who you are.
There you
put the
go.
right fucking name down
Yeah,
there.
you know. We're
Shit.
that's actually being shopped right now. The 99
you.
Problems. That's still moving. So we'll see what's happening with that too.
Yeah.
Thank you
That's
so
awesome,
much, sir.
man.
Thank you. For that.
There's another. I saw another project on your IMDb that was interesting. It piqued my curiosity. Where the hell is it? Subconscious Streamer.
Oh, yeah.
That says it's currently filming now. Is that something you're working on at the moment?
Yeah, that's actually the one we're editing now. I'm one of the producers on that. It's a sci-fi western kind of thing. So I got to get up there on the horse and let it go. That was a lot of fun for me because
I'm
I've
connecting
always
the
wanted to do
pictures
that.
on your Instagram to what you're saying right now. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You
So,
look-
yeah.
there's two studs in those pictures.
I see what you did there.
Hey-o.
I felt that. I felt that.
He is so proud of that. He never does. Stop
That was
being
quick.
me.
I mean,
Did you write that one ahead of time?
Usually, I would have thought of that on the way home. Like, fuck.
Yeah. So that.
I don't want to keep the birthday man waiting too long. Monty, happy birthday! Thank you so much for making us a part of your celebration tonight.
Hey guys, good to see you guys. Thank you.
Now,
what
did you want to say about the art?
No, let him talk. Let him talk.
No, I'm just gonna say, what a coincidence! Your 2-year anniversary is my birthday.
There's no coincidence about that,
That's pretty
Monty.
cool.
When we were talking about starting the show, we were like, when's a good date to start? And we looked it up. We're like, well, Officer Brown from Dead Presidents, his birthday is when we need to start
And
this
Monty,
show.
it is so crazy. I've never told anyone this story. First time I'm saying this ever. If you guys don't know how strong of an actor Monty is, he is a hell of an artist. He is like, no, seriously, he is. He showed us his paintings, and you don't just literally. I was literally blown away by this because listen, when I meet other actors, I'm impressed, but I act, so you can only impress me so much. So, but when he showed me his, I can't fucking paint. You told me to never paint.
He called me one time. He tried to paint the back wall. He said, I got paint. I said, stop. Right. And that's why we have a backdrop that's printed, because he thought he was going to color all that in with the paintbrush.
God, hey, listen, God gave me my talent. The devil gave me my hands.
That's
okay?
his confidence right there. Like, yeah, I've never painted before, but I'll just jump right into Da Vinci mode.
Like seriously, but see, he's done real life paintings of Michael Jackson. Who else have you done? Who Prince? Who else?
Oh my gosh!
Prince, Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin. I got Nina Simone.
Hey man,
that's what's on the easel at the moment.
Hey, listen, if you do the Queen, you'll be a millionaire by the end of the year.
Dude, if I could do this stuff really fast, I would have cranked one out of Her Majesty. But by the time I get that done, it'll be time for King Charles's portrait.
Start on his.
Get ahead of the game. Man, the studio
They said,
looks
look,
great.
this is our type of audience. They said, start on it now, man. Start on it now.
You guys, the studio's looking great, guys.
Oh, we moved since listen, we've upgraded since we interviewed with you.
Yeah, I've been checking it out. Yeah, on Instagram.
Thank you, man. We appreciate it, man. No budget, all out of our pocket, going into debt, but who the fuck cares, right? Yeah.
Beautiful, man.
That's a really good segue. Real quick, hey guys, if you want to support the show, you can become a Patreon at patreon.com/TTFT show. You want to do it instantly and bless us tonight? Hit up that Cash App, hit up that Venmo. Where did Royal go? I started talking about supporting the show.
I don't know.
Left or right? Which way?
Of the screen.
Oh yeah. No. Neither way.
Okay.
Neither way.
No, I saw him pointing, so I was gonna point.
Oh. Hasta la vista, TTFT. Mike,
Hasta la vista,
thank you so much
Terminator.
for thanks so much for being here, sir.
Guys, happy anniversary
Michael
to
Colleary,
all.
thank you.
Nice
Thanks for
meeting you
inviting
guys.
us. See you next time.
Have a great
Take
night.
you back, you said.
Safe travels.
So
All
you guys
right.
were asking about sequels, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, but before we get to that, I want to bring Carrie in. She's been waiting so patiently. Carrie, how is it going?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Doing well. Hello, everyone. Pleasure to meet you. I
Just for show.
dance class, so
Yeah, that's right. You taught a dance class tonight. You just got done, so you're probably like white.
Exercise dance, because I need some exercise.
no, it was jazz class.
Are you an active teacher, or are you just like, tell them what to do? And
I am an active teacher, so I teach every week. Yeah.
I saw on your IMDb, there's a film called Just for Show currently in post-production. Is that something that you would like to speak on?
Yeah, it was directed by Sam Irvin, who is best known for, or I know it's one of his favorite movies, is Elvira's Haunted Hills. And
Okay. Up all night.
it's a romantic comedy, and I played an agent. So it's supposed to be coming out in November.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. So let's talk about sequels. We're currently on number 6, but you guys can list anyway. Let's start with you, Carrie, and we'll go in reverse how we brought people in. What would be your favorite sequel, Carrie?
Oh, my favorite sequel. Well, it's Toy Story 2.
Baby, I got you. Trust me,
That's
I
a
got
very
you.
popular opinion around the world.
I got you.
Hey.
I got you.
Too. And obviously it's color. And like, what did it come out? Like 20 years ago? 18?
Hold on.
Yeah.
99.
There you go.
Hey!
Yeah,
Baby.
I saw that first, and I'm like, this is the best movie. And like, the little girl going under the bed grabbing the doll, it kills me every time.
Oh my God.
I got a strange feeling David McGiffert agrees with you. He was looking like I was hoping for somebody to say it. He didn't say anything.
I think David McGiffert has like a special guest that's going to join him.
Well, I have a daughter and a wife that just came in, and I've been cooking dinner, so I now have to go get dinner out of the oven.
Dave, go. Hey, listen, happy wife,
But
happy
hey,
life. Get the hell out of here, all right?
Mission Impossible Fallout.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, he's never seen any of them. You're talking to me. You're not talking to him. He hasn't seen any
All
Mission
right.
Impossible. Don't worry about it.
Happy anniversary, guys.
We'll see you soon, Dave. Let me know when you're ready to do the audiobook. I'm coming to town.
Okay, I love it.
All right,
Take care,
We'll
you
talk
guys.
soon, sir.
You
Have
know
a
it,
good
brother.
night.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Thank you.
All right, so Toy Story 2 is definitely Toy Story is another one of those franchises that got better. Like 3 was like even all the way up to 4. Like they just
No, they went hard. They went hard.
All the way.
I just got mad. Did they switch Woodies or Buzzes? Who did they switch?
Neither.
No, they switched one because Tim Allen was one.
I think that's why you gotta stop watching shit on the Fire Stick, because you get some shit from Korea you don't know. Like
This is on the fucking internet, which is basically Korea, but still, I thought they switched Tim Allen. Tim Allen didn't get replaced.
No.
Buzz got replaced.
You're thinking
the
of
new
Lightyear,
Lightyear
Royal.
movie. In the new Lightyear movie.
In the new one,
Oh,
played by Mel Gibson.
leave it to James MCD to know what a
It's the
sequel
new
looks
one
like.
Played by Mel Gibson.
No.
We're almost there.
Let's just everybody calm down. It's getting a little loud.
Well, James keeps saying Ghostbusters silently, and I hear him talking about it.
I just heard Toy Story.
All right, I'm gonna leave it there.
And I was
All right, Monty, what's your favorite sequel?
Oh man, hands down, Godfather 2 and Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, talk about East and West Coast over here. All right.
I guess I'm gonna.
Hey.
You know what's funny is I've said I've never seen the Godfathers, but the only Star Wars that I've seen were episodes 1, 2, and 3 with the Anakin come up story.
Oh,
and I think Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars film ever. What Anakin, I got the higher ground and the flames. Oh man, come on. Such a tragic love story. It's so Shakespearean.
I don't know if you've watched Empire Strikes Back anytime recently, but look, the technology at the time was mind blowing. But if you watch it now, it's still a lot of fun in the sense that you watch this shit, you go, we believe this, we bought this shit. But great film, man. I mean, look, I in my opinion, all the other Star Wars, they're great on their own merits or whatever. But after Empire Strikes Back, I think the franchise departed from its original sort of, core, which is cool.
Yeah.
But for me, I saw the original in '77 or something like that, and I was 10 years old or something like that. So it's indelibly burned into my brain as one of the. I remember leaving the theater and being I was depressed because I knew that I would never be able to fly an X-wing fighter in outer space. I wasn't going to live long enough, and that depressed me at the time.
Well, speaking of not living long enough, for all of our guests that are on the screen right now, and all of our fans out there in the chat, if you don't know who Monti is, other than being an excellent painter and excellent artist, Chris Tucker shot him in the back of the head in Dead Presidents.
What?
You heard me.
Him?
Now everybody's like, what the fuck?
That was
yes,
him?
that was him. That's Officer Brown.
Oh my God.
always happen to be the feather leatherneck. That is Officer Brown in the fucking flesh right there. Yes, that is
Your
him.
whole
Yes.
demeanor just changed. You're
Like, oh, Officer Brown. Oh, you just prick your hair. What was that? Prick your. Still do. You still got it, brother. You still got it.
All right.
I'll get you guys numbers afterwards. Richard, how about you? What's your favorite sequel? He's nodding. You got it. You're in there. Richard, how about you?
I actually got there's a top 5, and you've already heard them. Monti, I'm with you. Godfather 2, and then Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, right
Lethal
on.
Weapon 2. Superman 2. And Superman 2, and then Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Yeah. All of that. I did not think I was going to hear Superman 2 tonight. Tell me why Superman 2.
Although
I agree with you.
I do want to see Superman Cop 2.
Yeah, it's better than the first one. It's better.
I mean, it is better than the first one. What about the one with General Zod? I thought that's not a sequel technically, but you know,
well, I mean,
it goes hard.
It is. I mean, it's a sequel to the sequel. They said 2 at the end of it, so it's a sequel to me. So, I love that. More action in that one. And Terrence Stamp was fantastic as Zod. Kneel before Zod.
Yeah. One of the top 50 lines ever in movies. I agree with you 100%.
Let's go.
One of the lines that I say to my son all the time is, "Why do you say such things to me when you know I will kill you for it?" Same Zod.
I like that type of parenting. We need that. I like that.
Check in with the live chat real quick. Laurel McDonald said they fuck you in the drive-thru. Okay, I guess you're going.
Hey, they fuck you with the cell phone. Hey, all right.
Can I get some French fries first?
Julian Murphy, Bill Finger.
James is so embarrassed, right? He's going to turn red in like 10 seconds.
Julian Murphy says Bill Finger call out all.
Dylan Murphy, that's a fucking made up name. Who said Dylan Murphy?
Julian Murphy.
Oh, okay.
Said Bill Finger call out.
What? Bill
Finger. It's
That's
his.
like
It's his one. He's on a quest.
Who?
To like I don't know. Are you?
I told you.
Oh, this is leading up to me and James
you.
going head to head. Everybody's going to drop out in about 10,
I feel
15
like
minutes.
I feel like you have a deal with Bill Finger's estate or
Listen,
something.
when I find out somebody took credit for somebody's work for fucking 40 years, I don't care what their name is. I'm going to scream their name every chance I get.
Terry Miller says, "Oh yeah, my mom. That's right. Oh yeah, that's right." Annie, see, I didn't say it was at 10 o'clock. Those, but I don't know. What that's
We have Heather Morris checked in. She said that all the books were better than the movies when it comes to Hunger Games.
Every single book.
Better.
I love you too, my darling.
Your daughter loves this podcast.
I know she does, and I love you too, Genesis.
Nepotism. It means very little.
Is Jayla here?
You guys are the best.
Is Jayla here?
No.
Happy birthday, Monty, from
thank you.
Annie's
My daughter.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, that's your future stepdaddy,
know,
Genesis.
right?
You better show some respect. All right, Courtney Clinton said Rush Hour 2. Julian pops in number 6. He's jumping ahead to number. All right, we'll stop right there with Julian's on number 6. Before we go into our number 6, I promised that you guys I wouldn't keep you long. How is everybody on time? If anybody needs to go, we can throw the final words to Richard.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I'm cooking for my wife. I got to roll.
Oh, I got to get me one of those. Everybody's cooking. All right,
I'm heading out. I'm heading out for some birthday festivities and some birthday cake.
Before you leave, did you say you had a link for your artwork? Could you drop your link in the chat do you have a link for the artwork?
I do. I can put that in there now. I'm going to be
put
doing
that in the chat.
I would love to check
Okay.
that out.
I'm going to be doing an art show in Louisiana the first week of December, and we're going to live stream it. So if you, I'm going to leave my website address. If you join my mailing list, I'll send you some info about that.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Your future ex-husband. She's already committed and decommitted at the same time. TTFT will be at that show. Please send us the link, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, I will do.
And the divorce party.
Sounds good.
Happy birthday, Monty. And Carrie, I just saw your message that yes, one job to the other, right?
Carrie, it was so good to see you again. I know we didn't get a chance to talk. When you finish your next project, you got to come back on.
Of course.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
All right. Could we do final words real quick? Maybe 10, 15 seconds, starting with Richard. What any final words you want to leave the audience with?
First of all, happy anniversary to you guys. I love you guys. You're one of the guys who really supported us with 99 Problems and all the other things we try to do. So I appreciate you, love you, and I'll be back with you guys soon.
Hey, listen, me and Dave, when 99 Problems gets sold, we'll be there for you guys. We still believe in it and keep it going, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you guys.
Have a great night. All right. And then, Carrie, what would you like to say to the audience before you go?
Oh, I just love being part of this. It's wonderful, and the best luck to you, and just the best for the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great
The
night.
best cat
Carrie.
women ever, right there, guys. You see it,
Yes.
all right?
Martha. Martha.
Hey
Cat
guys.
women.
She was.
Hey, I don't want to interrupt you, but I just you guys.
Yes.
I just want to say I love you guys. You're the best. I'm glad to see you join the show. I look
Annie.
forward to more from you, and a happy anniversary. And I appreciate you guys. Anytime you can have me back on, let me know. It'd be a pleasure. I'd love to see you again.
We'll
Thank
definitely
you so
do it.
much, Monty. You
We'll
too.
definitely- thank
Happy
you, Monty.
birthday.
And you know what? You know what's crazy? I just thought of something. Happy anniversary.
Oh,
Hey,
birthday was
James,
yesterday.
hey, James, you had help.
Thank
They're
you
leaving.
very much, Monty.
James, you had help. They're leaving
Enjoy
now.
the rest of your day.
I
James
will.
said,
Talk
hey,
to you
man, I got to
soon.
get out of here.
No, I feel like I'm not allowed to leave until.
I'm going to call you if you leave. You got anybody else
We
we
have
can
a
bring in?
very special guest that just came in. She was waiting specifically for everybody to leave so she can have the floor to herself. Miss Beth Grant, a personality that needs the whole screen. Let's bring her in. Hello, man.
I got the cancers.
Hello,
I got the
hello,
cancers.
hello, hello, hello. What's up? Thank you so much.
Congratulations, 2 years.
Thank
Can
you.
you hear me
I
okay?
love those fucking glasses. Yes, I love those glasses.
Can you hear us okay?
Yes.
I can hear you
Can
great.
you hear us all right? Okay.
I'm wearing these
Listen, I gotta
glasses
say,
because I don't have on any makeup.
Listen, I need you to understand this. Like, you have to understand this. Out of all the work you've done, I'm gonna be very biased here. Out of all the work you've done, I don't know if I told you this last time. I am an extreme fan of The Office, and that episode you did with Dwight at that dinner party lies so deep in my heart. I watch it at least once a month, and I can't even watch it the same anymore because, like, I know her. Why did Dwight treat her like that? So it's so good to see you again, sweetheart. So good.
Nice to
But
see you too.
You just
Yeah,
finished
Rolling Stone
or not-
magazine said that was the greatest episode of a sitcom of the, I don't know, ever.
Yeah, because you were in it. Yeah.
I don't
Lindy
think that
Project
was it,
Speed,
but-
Donnie Darko, and then
Thank you.
Amsterdam. I'm so excited to see that you were involved with Amsterdam. That's so cool.
Oh,
That movie
yes.
looks I mean, of course it looks incredible, but what was that like to work on?
Oh, well, David O. Russell, I mean, it sounds cliche to say it, but he is a genius. He is just an actor's director. He is thrilling. I felt like I was taking drugs. I was so high. I was so happy.
Thank you,
I
because we
would've
had somebody
done-
else on here
Yeah,
earlier that didn't want to
yes,
even
we
smoke.
did.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I'm-
he's brilliant. He has an idea about more than an idea. He has a very clear vision of exactly what he wants, and he just throws wild things at you. He had me singing, and I don't usually sing. I mean, I don't think it's in the movie. Hopefully, I haven't seen the movie yet. I couldn't get to the screening, and so I'm can't wait. But my friends, I
Yeah.
got many phone calls of people that really loved it, and they
I
all
can't
keep
wait
saying,
to go
"You're gonna
see
be
it."
very happy."
I think I Heart Huckabees is one of my favorite films. Like, David O. Russell is just such a prolific filmmaker.
best.
You can always expect, like, just beyond exceptional when you go see his, and to be blown away. It's always so unique.
Well, my husband's from Huntington, Long Island, and when American Hustle came out, we went to the theater to see it, and the whole movie, my husband was going, just eating it up. He just loved it, and so I tease him about that. He's been, but we love all of his work. I mean, every single thing he's done. But really, I just can't. I could pinch myself the great directors that I've gotten to work with, and some really good ones. But he's the very best. I mean, he is.
And I want to say this: you're truly a jewel, because here's the thing: you've been doing what you do for a while now. But here's what impresses me about you the most: not just your talent; it's the fact that you said, F Father Time. I don't care. I love acting. I'm great at it. It doesn't matter. All these chicks out here trying to get skinny and do all this other stuff. No, I'm talented. I'm a good person, and I'm going to keep doing what I love. You worried about less and gotten more. What's the effing secret?
The effing secret.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's been a long haul to get to that place, but I am more comfortable with myself now than I ever have been. And
That's right.
I think you just live long enough, and if you can be, not get on drugs and get in the gutter, if you can just sort of, keep yourself together spiritually. And I think the biggest thing for me was learning that it's about being of service. and that takes away a lot of the fear. Like, I mean, I've been known to get on my knees and pray in the bathroom before an audition, and I'm not kidding. And what I try to do is say, help me be of service to these people, the writer, the producer, the casting director, even if it means showing them what doesn't work.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of, that's the way I work it. I mean, I'm not always, I'm not particularly religious, but
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being rude because we have James in here, and it wasn't so weird when we had like 10 people at the same time. But you guys are just, James is a friend of the show. He does a movie review channel as well, James MCD Reviews. I'm sure you're a fan of Donnie Darko and know who Beth Grant is.
James, and you have a question. That's what I'm glad you said that, James.
Well, and also she's never met Annie because Annie was not a fixture of the show the last time we spoke to you. Annie, this is
but I like Annie. I can tell you, her vibe is so good.
I like you too. Your glasses are so cute.
See, that's why we needed a girl on the show. We would have never thought to say that.
I said that shit 20 fucking minutes ago, man.
Well, then you're the girl we needed. Thank you.
No, I am. I'm the girl y'all needed.
Yes.
Give me a minute and I'll get right into the flow.
James, and then you follow up, Annie. James, do you have any questions for the beautiful, the talented, please?
I mean, no questions. I didn't know that you were involved in Amsterdam. I'm just really excited to see that.
Yeah. Well, I'm with you. I can't wait to see it. And I don't know if I'm working, so not sure if I'm going to be able to get to a screening before it opens, but wherever I am, I will be the first person in line buying my little ticket and buying them for anybody in line that wants to, I just can't wait. I really am excited. He's your kind of director too, huh, James?
Wait, who's
David O. Russell?
I'm a disgrace to my name. Name some of his movies.
All right, here we go. So, I'm going to sign here.
I love Huckabee, Silver Linings Playbook, American Hustle.
I guess this will be my introduction then. But I've seen the trailer in front of like everything, and it looks great. So I'm excited for that to be my introduction, and clearly I've got a lot of research to do.
Yeah.
No, what I mean, James, your birthday just passed, right?
Oh yeah.
How old are you now? You're
22.
Yeah, so you get a pass on not like.
He's a Virgo. He'll be okay. He'll be all right. He'll be okay.
What day?
He's a Virgo. I'm a Virgo.
I'm a Virgo. Hey!
What day?
It's you, the oddball.
Yeah, because none of that matters.
Your mom would have screwed 3 days earlier. Sorry, Mom. You would have been all right. I'm leaving.
So, what are y'all's birthdays?
Where are you going? It's not over yet.
August 25th.
September 2nd.
What? 25th. James is August 25th, and
September 15th is mine.
Oh, September 2nd.
Okay.
Nice.
And
yeah, I'm a Leo
husband's
over here.
15th, and
August.
I'm the 18th.
But night of September. September.
Yeah.
Virgo.
Oh wow! So your birthday just passed. Okay, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. I promise I wouldn't keep you long. And you're in between productions right now, right?
Oh yeah, there's a lot going on. I don't know why at my age they keep calling me. It just seems
because you're amazing. You light up the screen. That's why.
Yeah, you're very sweet. I'm very lucky. That's for sure.
Before you go, you got to tell us your favorite sequel.
Yeah.
My favorite sequel
that you're not in. Don't be going resume diving here.
You mean in the whole thing?
Well, the whole universe.
Godfather 2 for sure.
Oh man, I guess I'm gonna have to watch Godfather.
Yeah,
and Toy Story. And Toy Story too.
Yeah, who was just on that said Carrie Louise Putrello said Toy Story 2 too.
Yeah, Toy Story. Yeah. That's universally renowned as one of the top 3 sequels ever.
Well, it really is. I think Godfather. Okay. What are the other ones? Godfather. Well, I'm in Child's Play 2, so I should say.
Listen, if they do a Toy Story 5, they better let you be a voice actor because I love your voice. I wanted to tell you that.
Did you hear her say Child's Play 2? That's your favorite.
Stop
Child's
talking
Play.
to me about that. I heard you say that. Stop talking to me about Child's Play.
She brought it up.
No, but you're re-bringing it up. It was so good to see you again.
It's great to see you too.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations and happy birthday.
You too.
To all but one.
Him.
My
Thank
birthday
you.
was August 16th.
V for forever. All the V. Everybody put their V's up. James, put your V up. Put your V up. There we go.
Hey, my daughter is head of the Klingon Empire on Star Trek Discovery. So
yes, that's right. Yeah.
What is your birthday?
August 16th, the day Elvis Presley died, the day Madonna was born.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I wrote a poem the day he died.
You wrote a poem the day?
Yeah, it was called "I Hope Dirt Is Not Born Today."
God bless Elvis.
Not America.
I
He was
love
the
my
greatest.
Elvis. Please.
I loved Elvis.
Well,
on my 16th birthday, I've got a double platinum CD for a present. On my 16th birthday, I got a double platinum CD of Elvis' greatest hits. Okay,
Wow.
who gets that on their 16th birthday?
I don't think that's what that really
I
meant.
mean, it's like a platinum selling record, so at least a few million, right?
You guys were there for my birthday.
Listen, when you finish your project, you got to do us one favor. You got to virtually pinky swear. You got to come back on because we want to talk to you again.
Oh no, okay,
Well,
yeah, I
really
want to talk to you
would love
about
to talk to you
Amsterdam.
after you see Amsterdam because
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you're gonna blow your mind.
James, you come on for that episode, man.
I think you're
I'll see
really
if I
gonna
can,
love
yeah.
it. Okay,
I'm
that's
excited.
a deal. And I'm sorry I was so late getting on. I'm glad.
No, I'm late all the time.
But
It's
I
cool.
had just walked in the door. It was
It was-
perfect timing.
It was
He
perfect
said,
timing
"Are
because it
you
was
coming?
chaos
I
right
gotta
before
go."
you got here.
We'll
All
see you
right,
soon.
I love you
We'll
guys.
see. Love you.
Congratulations. Keep doing it.
Thank you. Love you, Beth. Have a
Thank you.
great
See you
night.
soon. Is that
Night.
lean
Nice
on me
meeting
down
you.
there? Is that lean on me?
All right.
Is that lean on me down there?
You know who that is.
James, you're in for a fucking treat, my friend. You are in for a treat, sir. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh no, old girl. Let's go. Hey.
Oh my God! I'm sorry.
I'm so nervous, you guys.
Whatever. Oh my God.
Listen, mommy, I am.
I guess we could just go.
Yeah, we'll get out of here. Yeah.
I love you.
Oh.
I loved your.
This is Annie, by the way.
Hi, I'm Annie.
What's your name?
I'm fanning out Annie. I'm sorry.
Annie, so nice to meet you.
It is so nice to meet you too. Oh my God.
You're such a sweetheart.
You're so beautiful.
My God.
No, you go.
The
We're
Latin
good. We're good.
beauty.
God, thank you.
The Latin beauty. She's so beautiful. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And Karina also on with us is James McDonald of James MCD Reviews. He runs the
Hi,
Overdue
nice to meet
channel as
you.
well, friend of the show.
Hi, James. Nice to meet you.
Not
Durden,
James.
Torian.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm like literally.
I want you to know she was she number 2?
Annie.
I think she's was she our number 2 guest?
It was
She
in
was
the
top 5.
definitely
She
the
was
first
definitely top 5.
season. Yeah.
I know that you've been following us and supporting us, and we've been supporting you since it. So I just want to tell you thank you because like you've been here from the beginning and you've always supported. And it's listen, you haven't aged a day, dog. You haven't aged a day.
Not one bit.
I want to hug Annie so badly.
All right, you know we're gonna get out of here.
Like little tears.
I want to hug all of you.
Thank you. I want to thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure. Thanks for asking me.
So what is what's been happening in the life of Karina Arroyave these days? You can't
Courtney
stay
Clinton
here.
Virgo.
I see a movie called You Can't Stay Here on IMDb in post production.
Yes. You can't stay here. Yes. I actually just got the t-shirt for it today. My amazing friend. Do you guys know Guillermo Diaz?
Yeah.
Guillermo, I love him so much. Yeah, so he's starring in it, and it's I guess they're calling it a horror movie, but it's not. To me, it's more of a thriller, with maybe some sorry about that, some
That's
kind
okay.
of maybe horror kind of aspects to it. But it's I guess you could call it a LGBTQ based movie, and I'm a big fan, right? Big supporter, right? And so it's Guillermo, I'm so grateful he wanted me to be a part of it. And it's directed by a wonderful director, Todd Varro. And it's got some really good people.
Amazing. Let me help you out really quick. James he's talented. He has a bright future. He's a little on the younger side though. So you mind telling James some of the things you've been in? Because I don't know if he'd fully James, put it this way. When I was your age, when she would put it this way, she is she. She is her. You see Annie crying over here. So could you please tell me some of the things you've been in? She is crying.
And her sister is in the chat telling her to stop crying right now.
Oh, Annie, oh gosh, I wish I could see the chat.
Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? I've been waiting on that.
Before we go on, I want to bring Miss Laura Cayouette is waiting in the chat room.
Laura! haven't told her in so long.
Hello, Laura. Thank you so much for being
Hello.
here. And Laura, meet Karina. Karina, meet Laura. I'm not sure if you guys have had the opportunity to work together yet, but
no.
Laura, you just missed Escalante.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, he was trying to wait. He popped out. He was here
Oh
for so
no.
long, too. Yeah.
Well, I told you I was going to be a little late tonight.
Yeah. No, that's totally cool. I appreciate you being here. So, how's it going?
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Have you been doing it? You're still based in New Orleans, correct?
I am.
Look at my memory. I didn't even do any fact checking for that. That's just how good we are. God damn it.
I am, and it's warm here, but you know we always have the best food and the best music and the best everything. So it's
you are right about that. Except the best football team, but that's a story for another day.
We're 2 games in, and you're gonna let that.
Hey, I'm just happy my team won a game. I'm a Jaguars fan. I'm happy for any win. So hey, what can you do?
What I saw a film on your IMDb that also piqued my curiosity. Where the heck did it go? It was I have this spreadsheet.
This is great for screen time, Dave. I just want to tell you, it's so good. Off-road Juggalo Road. Off-ramp Juggalo
I thought you were
Road.
going to ask about Convergence because that's the one nobody saw that I wish everybody had seen.
Well, let's talk about Convergence. Now we're here. All right.
That's what I said. I mean, take that Convergence. Now, this is something that I've really been interested to hear about. What
Oh, it's an old movie. I mean, I don't even remember now. It's probably 10 years. But no, I mean it's been around.
I'm looking at this Puerto Rican. This beautiful Latin one on this.
No, I just thought you might have had the year for Convergence in there somewhere in the notebook.
No.
Well, it's like I don't know, 8 or 10 years ago. But it's Michael T. Williamson who played Bubba Gump in Forrest Gump, and Ethan Embry who played like everything since childhood. Clayne Crawford, and it's one of these spooky, weird movies where like every single time you think you know what's happening, a whole new movie. You know,
amazing.
I really enjoyed the script. So, and I loved my character in that. And nobody's seen it. I wish more people had seen it. But Off-Ramp Juggalo Road, that is, you know, every once in a while I do a semester of teaching graduate students at the University of New Orleans. The graduate students in the film program, the directing program, how to work with actors. And first of all, it should terrify all of us that we don't get that in undergraduate. Like, why are they not getting that in undergraduate? Anyway, I don't know how you make a movie without actors. Oh, there it is.
Right? I mean,
there you go.
But yeah, so the Juggalo Road thing is a former student of mine who won a bunch of awards. She's producing it, and she asked me if I would come in and do like the first 5 minutes of the movie and sort of kick it off. And so I did, and it was a lot of fun. It was interesting to learn about the Juggalo culture, which is people who are devotees of the insane clown posse. So yeah, I didn't know anything about that culture really, other than the face paint and whatever. And so it was interesting to look into their world.
It's a very strong fan base, like very dedicated fan base.
James, if you don't know what's happening right now, you got again, Laura. Both of these ladies have done so much.
Like with all the famous people that have popped into this chat, it's really putting into perspective like how much stuff I gotta watch.
This is a free internship. You don't realize you got Django Unchained and Lean on Me happening down here. These are classics below you right now. You should worship these women for what they are and their talents.
I'm not.
I don't know if I would go that far.
I'm going that far. I saw you in there.
I am the Church of Us.
Annie.
Like as soon as you guys popped in, I immediately was scrambling to IMDb to be like, okay.
Oh, I saw you reading. I just didn't say shit. I saw your eyes moving. Like, he's reading.
We're gonna catch up on the chats real quick here.
Oh yeah.
I do. I look like you.
Genesis says Empire Strikes Back is probably the best Star Wars sequel. Laurel says Desperado. Happy birthday again, Laurel. Genesis again. You guys are the best. Thank you, Genesis.
Yes, thank you, baby.
Happy belated birthday, James. That's from Genesis.
Thank you.
My daughter's the bomb. That was from my daughter.
Happy belated, James.
Mike Clinton says, "I guess I'm gonna have to watch Godfather." Well,
I know, right, Michael?
No, that he was quoting me and
Oh.
astounded by the fact that I haven't seen them. That's
I've watched all the Godfathers, but I forget them.
But that's
your
my
daughter.
answer. That's my
Oh,
answer.
Yes.
Beth wasn't here.
Hey,
for
my
that.
daughter loves you too. Look,
Hell yeah.
the Latin women, baby.
Thank you for coming on the show. Stop crying, Annie. Okay, and
My sister.
Upside Down Creative Media, Marshall Malone. Thank you so much
Marsh!
for throwing the $4.99 at us.
Upside Down?
Oh no, hold on.
And Marshall Malone produced our very first live.
Thank you.
No, not
Things upside down?
no.
Oh,
Marshall Malone produced our first live special that we did, and
Yes.
so it means so much to see that that we're doing all right by him.
Good to see you again, Marshall. Couldn't have did it without you, so thank you so much.
My mom, what were the movies that Karina was in? Well, Mom, sorry, Karina, my mom is.
She's going to say Point Break.
1-8.
Mysterious. She was
That's
in
okay.
Lean on
Let's-
Me.
Yeah, Lean on Me.
She was in Lean on Me, Miss
187. Orange is the New Black.
Oh my God, she was in the
Is that just now hitting you?
Oh
my God.
I'm sorry.
She is freaking out. And I don't. We usually freak out off camera, but it's okay. We need somebody to freak out on camera.
This is
It's
my
okay.
first episode.
Julianne
guys, okay?
came in.
So
She's the
I'm
girl
sorry.
from Lean on Me.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is our first episode.
It's my first episode.
You're doing great.
Thank you. I'm
Jo-
fanning
Jo-
the-
Julian said the girl from Lean on Me who Batman went to visit her mom. I don't think
Who the hell's this
Batman
weirdo?
went.
Who said
Batman
that?
didn't go to visit your mom. Batman went to visit the other girl's mom that had the baby, right?
What are we? I don't even know what the fuck we're
Batman,
talking about.
Batman, Morgan Freeman, Batman.
Oh, Batman. Oh, don't get me. You
Which
can't get me
one of
started on
us?
that. See, fuck that girl. Don't get me started on that. No.
Okay, yeah, I won't get you started on that right now. Christine Clinton screaming Orange is the New Black, and your brother is correctly identifying that Annie is freaking out. All right.
Yes, she is.
I love you, Bubba.
Ladies, I just want to tell you this. I don't know how hard it is, but I empathize with how hard it is for you ladies too. Like again, ladies have done so much in the industry, and it's been for years, and you still are getting work. So I just wanted to give you your flowers while you can still get them. You were humble enough to still come on our show. You're still doing great work, and if we don't do anything, I just want to tell you, ladies, thank you.
Oh, Torian, thank you.
Thank you for including us.
Yes, definitely.
Did we already ask you guys
so
what your favorite
Favorite
sequel is?
sequels?
I haven't done mine.
It's your
Let's do
turn.
that. Yeah, let's start.
Karina
you
was
came
here
in-
first, so let's
Yeah,
get
let's start with
Karina.
Karina, and then what's your
My number
favorite sequel,
6?
Karina?
Well, I'm very excited because how is everyone's answer not Godfather 2?
That's been it's been that or Toy Story.
Because I haven't seen it.
What?
I haven't seen it.
everybody.
I haven't
on
seen
the
it.
list.
What?
We have 10
James,
on the
stick
list.
around.
I'm about to blow your mind. I haven't seen any of the Godfathers. I haven't seen Scarface. I haven't seen Heat.
Wait, you haven't seen Scarface?
Oh.
You've
It's-
seen Scarface.
No, no.
Jordan.
Because look, I'm a contrarian. When the whole world is telling me to do something, I'm like, I'll go watch Live and Wake by Michael Campbell.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
Oh my gosh.
Don't see
James, you
Godfather.
free to do a show?
I hate to say
I need
it.
somebody who's actually seen movies.
After tonight, because you're like the 17th person that said Godfather 2, so I have to watch it now.
Godfather 2, hands down. But I'm excited because I wanted to do my Frank Pentangeli imitation.
Do it.
You guys, you're not gonna get it, Jordan. Annie, Annie and Torian. You know, when he's being questioned by the panel, and then he's like, Michael Corleone said this, and Michael Corleone said that, and I said yeah. And it was all nice. Everything. No?
Stop smiling. You don't know what the fuck she's doing. We know. Stop smiling.
I know what Marlon
I told
Brando
KJ.
sounds like. That's Marlon Brando,
I mean, I
right?
haven't.
No,
I was just applauding. I haven't seen it.
That's Michael Corleone.
It's Corleone, right?
Get out of here, you poser.
What?
Get out of here,
No, that's
poser.
not. No, it's not. It's not Brando. It's
not. It's Pacino.
No, it's
No.
hold on. It's Michael Gazzo. Michael Gazzo, who played Frank Pentangeli.
Yes, when they're being questioned. That's when they're being questioned. Yes.
That's not on me. That was a Marlon Brando impersonation.
Come on, man.
No, it's Frank Pentangeli.
Okay. I have to take you at your
Hey,
word.
you did it perfectly anyway, no matter who it was or what it was.
James, I'm sorry to do this to you, James. Your mom just checked in. She said you better watch Crash and Falling Down, or you're grounded.
I will add that
Oh
to
my
the
gosh,
list.
they're
Thank
both
you.
so stressful.
I gotta appreciate Mike Clinton's comment here. Godfather 3, never heard of it.
Don't watch it. Michael Clinton, stay away. Sorry, I hate to say it, but just don't do it. Don't
But
do
you just
that.
did. I don't think you hate to say it. I think you love to say it.
Laura, how about you? What is it?
Well,
Godfather
oddly
2?
enough, I didn't have to do any homework because I just did a podcast about a week or so ago where it's it was a really fun podcast. It's these guys in Baltimore and New York who are cousins, and they like pick a topic and invite a guest, and then it's always a top 5, and then you as the guest overhear their different top 5s, and then you present your own, and then you have to before you present your own, you have to pick a winner in their family. You have to choose.
Egotistical maniacs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called the My 5 Cents podcast. So my topic that I picked was movie sequels. So I actually have a top 5.
Can we get the link to that? Oh, I want to watch that later. I want to watch that.
Right? Please. No, it was fun. It was so much fun. They were great. I really enjoyed it. I just actually got to meet them over the weekend because I was at one of those signing conventions. I hadn't done a signing convention since way
pre-COVID.
Yeah, like maybe 2018. I only did one a year anyway. This was my 6th total. So
well, if you're ever in Florida, I'm coming to find you. I'll tell you that. I need a signature.
Eventually. One a year, I'll get there.
James, real quick, your mom said you have to watch Crash and Falling Down.
I just told you.
Right.
God damn, Dave.
Hey, well, why don't you let the
Thank
person
you,
that
Miss
actually put the
McDonald.
comments on the screen, give me a little tap.
I've been reading my
Thank you,
phone.
Miss Laurel McDonald.
No, and they're
can't see
both
the-
such good
the phone.
movies, but
They can hear me though.
they're both such good movies, but they're both so depressing. That's some heavy stuff.
I don't know. I think
love
Falling
depressing
Down
over
is
here.
Falling Down is inspiring in a weird way,
Wow,
in all the
okay.
wrong ways.
Okay, I
Yeah.
know they can't see it, but put this on the screen. Upside Down Media. Grown Ups 2
No,
is my favorite.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Wow.
What I'm reading, or what?
Because it's obviously sarcasm. I mean,
Oh,
that's
okay.
Marshall's.
Oh,
All right, are you gonna stand here? Is Grown Ups 2 on your list?
hey, listen, you've
Okay.
been doing so good. David's about to let you go though.
I stopped really.
All right, well, I want to tell you though, I have 5, and none of them are Godfather.
Okay.
Go for it
Alright,
right now. Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go.
All right, so number 5, Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, because it was a sequel.
It was. It was.
So what?
Manhunter.
Good one.
It's Manhunter. I have that on VHS still. I still have Manhunter on VHS.
You know what? I'm not gonna sit here and nod my head like I knew that. That's news
I
to
did.
me.
I have it on VHS. I have it on VHS.
I thought Red Dragon was the second one.
Are you fucking
Well-
Edward Norton? Are you fucking kidding me?
This is the something new you learned today.
That's not the first.
That's the new
I like
segment.
that
Something
choice,
new you
Laura.
learned. There you go.
Never have I ever.
James has never seen it either. James, you keep nodding. Just keep nodding, man.
Wait, you have never
Okay, go
seen
ahead, number
Silence of
4.
the Lambs?
Yeah, I know. I suck.
And no,
You
don't
can
knock
tell
him.
me.
Hold on. In fairness, James, you're 23, right?
22.
No.
He's 22,
no,
so give him a raise. Okay,
James,
he's 22.
I envy you all the things you have ahead of you to see.
I don't. All these horrible movies people are making nowadays. I don't. At least the
No,
rest of
but
your
all
life,
these
yes.
great old movies that have
the
already
old
been
movies, yes.
vetted.
I have.
You
I
stole,
have
you-
a. Oh,
You
sorry. go
stole
ahead.
Julian's number 5. Manhunter was remade into Red Dragon. Okay, thank you for that. There you go, Julian.
So, okay.
And
number
your
4,
number 4.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
I like that. I like little Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
I've
Why?
never seen that.
I
don't like- you don't
didn't
like-
get on Clint Eastwood till like.
Oh, let me get
Gran
get off
Torino.
my lawn. You're so fucking late.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
I gotta
Come on,
tell
man.
you, I'm not a Clint Eastwood fan, but this movie, perfect role, perfect guy for the perfect role.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an excellent director. Politics aside, he's a fantastic director.
Actor.
True.
That's
yeah,
a
he's a
whole
great
nother
actor.
show.
Yeah.
So, okay.
That's the Joe Rogan podcast. Keep going.
Yeah.
All right, number 3. This one's a little strange probably for you guys, but I have a lot of very good reasons for it. I gave all the reasons on that other show. Happy Death Day to You.
Can you give one reason on this show?
Okay. Because when I saw the first one, which was set here in New Orleans, and the killer is actually based on the scary mask, the don't kill me mask is a mascot from our basketball team called the King Cake Baby. So
yeah. I watched a YouTube video on that. Yes.
yeah. And our King Cake Baby is actually scarier than the thing in the movie. But, but the reason I love the sequel so much is because if you see the first one, it's such a cleverly written script. It's, Groundhog Day with murder. And so then you okay?
It's like just glossed over. It's Groundhog Day with murder.
I mean, that's a solid elevator.
Yeah, I guess
pitch right
elevator
there.
pitch.
Yeah.
So with the second one, like how do you don't do Groundhog Day when it's over, right? Like you're not going back to the same day. How could you ever have a part 2? Like that's it. It's done. You've fixed the problem. You've quit looping. It's unlooped. You're done looping. You learned your lesson or whatever the thing. So I was so impressed with how Happy Death Day 2 came up with a new plot to get us going with the same coming right off of the first one. And it's the only sequel I can think of ever to something that had violence and horror in it, where they didn't feel the need to up the violence and horror in the second one. They felt the need to up the cleverness.
Yeah.
And I loved that.
I
They
respect
were putting on their thinking caps.
I love that. Very good.
Yeah.
Love that. Number 2.
Oh, and your mom's embarrassed of you,
James, your mom's embarrassed
I'm
now.
embarrassed
I'm
of
gonna let you
being
know
that.
that.
Oh, I mean, I'm
go.
sorry, James. This is not what we meant to do. Your mom just
No,
supports him
and-
so much.
and you know
I'm
what?
sorry.
I
My
got
mom's
to
not even
see
here
it.
right now, man.
Since I'm older,
She's
I got
alive.
to see it on Valentine's Day, on the night it opened, because it opened on Valentine's Day, in Manhattan. You just went early in the day and bought tickets and then just waited for your screening to start. So
Sounds
I
like
was
they
there
were
for
dancing.
hours, but it was great. It was so great. Anyway, okay, number 2, I'm biased, but I would have picked this anyway because The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly and this movie are sort of versions of each other, as are Gone with the Wind. I put all 3 of these movies, Gone with the Wind, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and Kill Bill 2, into the same sort of genre. But Kill Bill 2 is my number 2. And
But very
yes,
much so.
because I'm in it, but I'm in it for blink and you'll miss me. The
But
movie-
you're the
out,
sprinkle on that cupcake. Sprinkle that cupcake, baby. Sprinkle it.
So yeah, Kill Bill 2, and I don't think I have to explain that. It's the Western to Kill Bill 1's Eastern.
And David Carradine, always.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
And number 1.
Who doesn't even appear in Kill Bill 1, so you have to wait till Kill Bill 2 for him to show up.
There you go.
All right, number 1, and this one is easy for me because it's not just that it's a great sequel.
Please be mine.
It's one of those before and after moments in filmmaking where we had our minds open to the idea that if you can think it, you can film it. And this was, high impact moment in filmmaking history. Terminator 2, easily with a bullet.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie.
That's a shoo-in for sure. How's that? That's
the first fucking time we've heard that tonight. I was gonna
that's
fucking get there,
crazy.
but you know what? You goddamn right.
A couple of times.
I also want to point out that I didn't mean to do this, but my list does have 4 out of 5 have female leads. So it is possible to make great movies with female leads.
Hey,
is number 1 Aliens?
No, that was number 1.
That was her number fucking
You
1. You were trying to bring
can pick Alien.
Sigourney Weaver. It doesn't matter. He heard female lead. He thought Sigourney Weaver.
I
That's
thought
what-
the ugly take that one.
I thought
I'd
that
let
was
the
number
good, the
2.
bad, and the ugly take that spot. I didn't go full 5.
Oh no, that's awesome.
Okay, yeah,
That is
yeah.
awesome.
T2
So
is
what? Listen,
rightfully so.
that was a very. I wish the other guys were here because your list kicked their ass. Kicked their list ass. Thank you so much.
Terminator 2 was another one of those movies that like took the genre, like it was completely
It took
different than
sequels to
Terminator
the next
1.
fucking level.
But
It took everything to
it
the next level.
reinvented what they
Yes.
did with the
Changed
first one.
everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it
Like
was
the
amazing.
Matrix did. Every once in a while there's a moment where you just go, it's all
Guys,
different
if you're
now.
paying attention right now, thank you for that, Lord. Guys, really quick. First off, we got 2 beautiful ladies on the screen,
Yes,
one
we
beautiful
do.
lady here, and then 3 ugly mugs in the background. Me, David, and James. Oh, thanks, James. So,
Well,
guys,
if it helps, I didn't
listen,
do my hair.
if you
put
think
on
these ladies
makeup.
look beautiful, show them that money button right now, Dave.
It's
Subscribe
scrolling.
to this show. No, put it up there.
It's scrolling at the bottom, man.
It's scrolling at the bottom. Support us or support them. God damn it.
Oh.
Where are we at, Dave? Are we on 5 or where we at?
We're on number 6.
I'm going to start it off. Number 6 for me. I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there.
Hold on, before you throw that out there, how are you guys on time? You want to say some final words and say goodbye? Or you want to stick around for our number 6?
I'm probably gonna have to jump off, but I'm
Okay.
really glad to see you
It's
guys
so good
again.
to see you. That's so
And-
good to see you. Are you still exercising with those ladies in New Orleans?
Oh yeah, the Pussyfooter dancers. Oh
See,
yeah.
I only just want to hear you say that name. I have such a great memory.
Well, the Pussyfooters are large and in charge. We are having a great time, and I'm sure you're gonna like to hear this even more. We do have a group of men and women who march with us. We call the Pussy Handlers.
Oh wow, yes.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
not that there's anything wrong with that. I just want to hear from the women. But it's okay. You have the other group too. Not that there's anything Seinfeld. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Laura, it was so good to see you again. Listen, I respect your work. I want you to keep working. And Beth Grant was just here from The Office and the movie we did. Come on, book them. Say the fucking name, man.
No Country for Old Men.
No Country for Old Men. And I was just telling her this, and I think I told her, I said, listen, you've defied all the odds, and I think both of you ladies has done this because I've seen so many actresses from our era, meaning when we grew up, that we watched, that have fallen to, not because of them, they've fallen away because of society's, if you're going to be a women actress, you have to do this. None of you ladies have done that. You've been acted harder than some of the men I've seen, and I respect you for everything you've done. Continue to do what you're doing. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Laura, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, you're more than welcome.
Have a good night.
Good night, y'all.
Yes.
Karina, did you have any?
Karina, now that she's gone, hey, what's up, beautiful?
Actually, we'll let Annie. Annie, why don't you help Karina out the door and however you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. You know I didn't mean that.
Well, me?
Go ahead, Annie. You got.
You're beautiful. Yes, go ahead. Talk to her. No, you got to do this. You do it.
The other movie besides Lean on Me that you were in, I know I've seen that you guys mentioned. What was that?
187.
187.
No, the other one.
I'm having a little bit of tough time hearing Annie. It's very low.
Oh, that my.
Sorry.
There we go. There we
go. Orange is the new
other
black.
movie besides Lean on Me that you were in.
Well, it's been a million. She was in 187 with Samuel Jackson also.
Falling Down.
Falling Down. No.
Keep going, Dave. Go back to the IMDb, Dave.
Crash.
Oh, Crash! I love Crash.
I don't know.
James, you saw Crash, right?
You're beautiful.
Dangerous Minds.
Do you even need to ask?
No, not at this point, Dave. Not at this point, James. No.
Dangerous Minds.
In-
Oh my god.
I still respect you, though. I respect you.
Into Deep.
No, Dangerous Minds. I remember her.
That's not. That's not.
Dangerous Minds.
Oh, I love Dangerous Minds. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Power and the money and the power. Minute after minute.
Tangerine Man, Mr. Tangerine Man.
Looking for half of them and know what's going on in the kitchen.
James has no idea what the fuck we're talking about, so stop talking about it.
I guess they can't. I
Tell
guess they
it
won't.
to James. Look at James's face. This is like James taking the SAT in high school. He did prepare for it. Look at his face.
Water. Let me get living in the gangsters. Sorry.
Oh, Gangsta's Paradise. Love it.
When's the last time you talked to Coolio?
Who, me?
Not us, shit.
No, James. When's
James.
When did you and Coolio hang out last?
Yesterday. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
Touche. You guys watch Godfather 2, huh?
There you go.
So Dave, we tried to. We didn't finish.
All right, Dave. Let's go to the next number. I'm gonna start number 6 real quick. We're gonna.
Hold on. We were helping. Karina, how are you on time? Did you need need to head
Yeah,
out?
I'm here to hang out with you guys.
Man, listen. God damn it.
Mommy.
I knew it. I wish I was at East Side High with you.
Whenever you're ready to go, just say, "Hey, I'm ready to go now," and we'll give you your proper send off.
But wait a minute. Don't you? I thought you guys were going to wrap up at 11. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Well, it's looking like midnight at this point, but we're gonna go fast now. I'm in control now. No, I'm in control now. We're finna flash forward this motherfucker. Starting with number 6. I'm going number 6 right now. I'm going, and I know this is on nobody's list. James, watch this before your next birthday. The Color of Money.
That's not. I haven't seen that.
It's a sequel to The Hustler.
That's Paul Newman and
it's Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Karina.
I've seen the cover.
God damn it, spirit animal.
Yes,
you're so right. Yes. Listen.
Okay.
You have to understand this. I loved film for a long time. This is the first time I realized that there was a difference between movies and films. When I when I was younger, I didn't know that was a sequel. I thought it was an original. As I got older and into film, and I found out you got to understand. I love playing pool. You wouldn't know this because we've never played pool, but I love playing pool. Fuck it, that's not even really a bad Tom Cruise movie, other than that Earth movie he did one time, like 10 years ago. Other than that, well, it sounds about right. Sounds about wrong. But point is, I love that movie because here's the thing: The Hustler is such a classic movie, James. This is even before my time, so don't even worry about it. It's okay if you haven't seen it. The Hustler is such a great fucking film. You dare not make a sequel. But if you're gonna do it, you get Tom Cruise and you make it a fucking classic. It's your go, ma'am.
Okay. Mine's.
I hope my brother's out here. He respect that.
Mine's not even
Call
out
my
yet.
fucking brother. Why is he not here?
I had a couple that wasn't even out in theaters yet.
Hold on, this is not a straight to DVD show. Hold on, what are you doing?
It's like
we don't review those films. I'm sorry, we love y'all guys.
I've had this idea for another
long time. Go ahead.
Okay, so my 6 is gonna be Hocus Pocus 2.
I'll allow it.
I won't. Because have you seen Hocus Pocus 1?
Yes, that's why I put Hocus Pocus
What movie am I
2.
thinking of?
Huh?
The Witches. That she should have said with the Witches. It's not a sequel, but the Witches with the mice.
The Witches.
The Witches.
That's a great. It's not a sequel, but that's a great fucking movie.
Cher?
Yeah,
That
but you shouldn't have shared with us that you like Hocus Pocus 2 though.
No, The Witches. Angelica Houston. She turned based on the Roald Dahl book. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us why Hocus Pocus 2. Tell us why in the whole world, because nobody believes you.
Hocus Pocus 2, I mean, for that genre, back in the day, Hocus Pocus, the Sanderson sisters were wreaking havoc over the town, like their child eating witches. So
Let me help you out real quick. I think you're very talented,
Thank you.
and I love that you
They
geeked out
are.
over her.
They
But let me
are.
help you out. I got to do this show credit real quick. When it comes to that genre, magic's been done for a long time. I'll talk to you off camera lately after this, but you've been so good today, except for that moment. Keep going. All right, let's go.
Angela really. Before I do my number 6, I'm gonna catch up in the comments here.
I disagree.
Well, yeah, I want to see the comments.
What are the comments? Bring the comments up,
says,
James. Get in the comments, damn it! You can't just be online. Come on.
exactly, my sister.
Hocus Pocus is
Hey,
a
we did
classic.
claim
Who said that?
Gremlins
Who said
too.
that?
You
Your
said
wife?
Gremlins too earlier.
It runs.
Chrissy.
Obviously, it runs in the family.
Shush.
Courtney Clinton says yes.
Hey, but my
Hocus
sister said
Pocus.
Gremlins too, like he did.
Thank you, sis. New York, NY.
She did, and they did.
Genesis loves you,
I
Karina.
love you, baby.
Mom, speak closer to the microphone. There you go. I don't know if this would be classified as sequel, but Mallrats. What would that be? What would that be a Mallrats to? Could you answer? Or what would
Is
that
that
be
the
a
guy
sequel
from the
to?
Clerks?
Clerks,
Yeah.
right?
Well, Clerks
From
2 and 3 are the
Clerks,
see. We can't say Clerks.
Kevin-
We have C.
Kevin-
I don't.
no,
I'll
Kevin-
give that
Kevin
to you,
James.
Laurel. just
James,
because
did you
it's
see
your-
Clerks 3 yet?
No.
You know the new one's coming. Clerks, the new one.
It's already out.
The new
Clerks 3?
new
It's already
new
out.
one?
It's in
Also,
summary.
my mom's been chatting a lot. Should I just give her the link and have her bring her?
Get her ass in here right now
She's more than-
because
more than
if she's
welcome.
embarrassing you, we should at least see who's embarrassing. Get her in here, and I want her to meet 187. Lean on me over here. I want her to meet. I want her to meet her because
I have a name, Torian.
Oh, I know your name, but I want you to understand this. Listen, I
Torian.
don't. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. Do you still watch the video I sent you?
You want me to answer that in front of everybody?
What is the video? Oh, I want to see.
Have you ever seen a black man turn red? Because you're about to. I'll talk to you after this.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. The answer is yes.
You
The answer is yes.
kidding, but he's very serious.
The answer is yes.
Julian's
Wakanda forever.
Julian's number 6 is Spider-Man 2. That's a good one. Christine Clinton says 187 was amazing.
It was amazing. Yes.
Christine.
That's my sister.
Thank you, sis.
Oh, we got a lot of Clerks in here.
Clerks is awesome.
Julian Clerks, Laurel Clerks, so good. Mike Clinton says get Laurel in here. All right.
Yeah, she's coming. I'm sure she's coming.
Oh my gosh, James, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to. This is not my idea.
My number 6 is Evil Dead 2.
I'm surprised nobody's dropping Shaun of the Evil Dead in here because they kept saying I thought that was going to come in.
I love Evil Dead. It's a great horror movie, but Evil Dead 2 is so much more fun. It pretty much took Evil Dead and said, "Let's make this really fun."
Okay.
But is Shaun of the Dead like even?
It's a mockery.
movie?
It's like
a mockery.
Spaceballs
It's like-
to Star
Yeah,
Wars.
So is that even worth?
Oh no, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Shaun of the Dead.
I fuck with Shaun of the Dead.
It's amazing.
But I fuck with
Is
him because
it?
of what he did
Yeah.
in Mission Impossible. That's a story for another day because you never seen Mission Impossible.
All right.
Grab my water.
All right. Here comes James's mom. All right.
James' mom.
Happy birthday, Laurel.
Oh, and true fast, she's not even in the camera yet. Oh, that's it. There she is. Hey.
Hey. Hi, James' mom.
She's not even in the camera yet.
Put some headphones on. You're getting.
Wait a minute, hold on, Karina. Karina, whoa. Are you taking a 40 or is that water? Is that a 40 or water? What are you drinking?
This is water.
Okay. I'll get some water too.
Why am I drinking a 40?
I thought you were back at East Side High. I'm sorry.
All right. I got your mom muted till she gets herself right over there.
Yeah.
All right. So we are on number 5.
I used to know the whole song.
I'm gonna start with number 5,
brother.
Sorry.
All right. And I feel very.
Hold on. No, let his mom start with 5 and then we'll go around. James's mom.
We'll
Just ask her. Let her do it.
Trust
Trust
her a
me.
moment to think. She's been dropping lines.
She's been here the whole time.
Hey,
She has been.
you know what? I want to go first.
Go for it, brother.
All right. I was about to say I feel very passionately about this.
She's been here the whole time. Hey.
You know what? I want to go first.
I'm hearing myself.
I feel very good.
Our playback is crazy right now. I don't know what's happening.
I hear it.
You hear it too? Okay.
No, somebody. It's not us. It's somebody's.
It's my mom.
God damn, you finna get a beating, James. You're getting a beating.
My number 5, and this is the greatest opening to any film. The cinematically, music. I'm gonna do the song, and if anybody gets it, I will let you pay my rent. Okay. All right, wait. First, a monkey walks out on a branch. A bug is walking on the branch. As soon as the bug walks out on the branch, a rack focus happens. And this is animation, mind you. In the early days in animation, a rack focus. And as soon as the rack focus happens, cue the music. And it's zooming through the pastures of like Australia or something like that.
Scaring me.
The Rescuers Down Under.
Let me ask this. No, don't say anything. I know movies like the back of my fucking hand. And you've been in movies. Does anybody know what the fuck he's talking about right now?
But I know
The Rescuers Down Under. The Rescuers.
I've never seen that.
It's a sequel to The Rescuers.
Oh,
okay.
It's a Disney film.
James, don't be mad about that one. I've never heard of it or seen it.
It's an action adventure for
James's mom. And I know you have a name, but I just want to go tonight. We're going as James's mom. Have you ever heard of that movie either?
She's still muted.
Now you're muted.
I'm gonna unmute you, Laurel. There you
Unmute
go.
her. Have you heard of that movie, ma'am?
I have heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Okay, so you're kind of weird. He's really fucking weird. All right, okay, your turn, ma'am.
My number 5, Hangover 2.
That's solid.
Hangover.
You might as well say Hangover and Hangover 3.
Yeah, that's
I still
touche.
got the tattoo. Mike Tyson singing at the wedding.
Yeah.
I love Mike Tyson.
I love Mike Tyson.
You better.
Do.
I mean, he beat some
That
women
looks
though.
just like a 40
He
every time
did.
she drinks that water.
He
I
did.
don't know why that looks like a 40. It looks like a big 80. It's not even a 40. It's an 80. I'm sorry.
Drink it,
I'm
Mama.
sorry.
Drink it.
I'm sorry.
We project what's deep in our soul.
Yeah.
I concur. And I'm going to my your turn. Your turn.
Yeah, she just said her number 5.
Number 5 for me. Okay, now we're getting serious right now. Okay, now we're getting serious. Okay.
Karina's throwing you
Damn
all
it, man.
off.
Equalizer 2.
What?
Equalizer 2, and I'm going to say why. I don't know if anybody saw the original Equalizer. You have to understand this. And I'm not, if Queen Latifah has sold this for you guys, fuck the Queen Latifah version. I respect Queen Latifah, but fuck that version of what she's done. Okay, so before Denzel Washington did the Equalizer, there was a show called The Equalizer. There was a book before that.
Oh.
Yes.
Of course she knew. Of course she knew.
Yes.
Because she is the bomb.
Okay. .com.
Because
You are the bomb.com. Well, Mr. Royal said it first, but anyway, Annie too. Yes. So yes. And what was that little kiss name? We'll talk about that later. So yes, Equalizer 2. You have to understand this. The reason why I say this, and James, I know you don't know this, and a lot of people in the world don't know this. Denzel Washington does not do sequels. That was his first sequel. Not only was it his first sequel, they're doing the trilogy now. They're doing the Equalizer 3. So with that being said, that means the writing was that great, the script was that great, and the production was that great. So that's why I say Equalizer 2, because it was better than the first one. He's never ever done a sequel. Ever. And you can take that to the bank. He's never done one. No, you don't have to think. I'm doing it for all of us. He's never done a sequel before. So Equalizer 2. I love Denzel. I love the writing. And the fact that fucking Star-Lord, the original Star-Lord was in that fucking film. And I'm not talking about fucking Chris Pratt. You know who I'm talking about. Spaceballs. Independence Day. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't know his name. The
John
guy,
Candy?
the fucking dude,
John
man.
Candy?
No.
The one from
I just told you he is in Spaceballs and he's in fucking Independence Day.
Bill
the
Pullman.
president from
Bill Pullman.
Independence Day.
Bill Pullman.
Bill Pullman, yes. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, Bill Pullman. Love
Bill Pullman. There you go.
He-
Jeans or docs? James, are you following us yet? Are you okay? You want to get
I have
Betamax?
absolutely no idea what's going on.
Oh, okay. Mom, tuck him in later and tell him what's going on. Thanks.
Dorian's number 5 is Dawn of the Dead. Laurel, how about you? What's your favorite sequel? You put so many in there, but what would you say?
I've
is
been on a roll.
My favorite. Oh gosh, this one's not really. I wouldn't say it is a favorite. It's a guilty pleasure type.
I'll take that.
movie. Okay, it's I know I'm showing my age here, but Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Fuck yes. Yes, motherfucker. I haven't seen that film in 28 years, but I know it exists. I've seen it once, and it is fucking.
What?
Hold on, is that put the fucking phone down? Is that the one where he dances on the roof?
We do the research.
I don't know. That's the one where they're trying to save like the community center. or
Well, I
something.
mean that's every black film, but I get you. Yeah,
I know.
Karina, I get to say that it's true. You know I'm right. Come on.
Charlie McDennis, Electric Boogaloo, Always Sunny episode.
No,
That's a-
motherfucker. Fuck that. No. What James's mom just said is right. Thank you for that. Thank you.
All right, let's blast right in this. Let's right into number 4.
No, we didn't get. Did we get everybody?
Yeah.
I didn't hear shit from James.
James, you want to say you got a sequel you want to throw in for number 4?
This might be an unpopular opinion, which I guess is the theme.
That's what your mom said. Do something different.
I think Bill and Ted Bogus Journey is better than the first one.
I agree.
That movie is.
Pumpy, I'm trying to put your fist in the camera.
Here
I'm
comes
trying
the
to
white fist.
put your fist. Thank you. All right.
It was a delay.
Good job. You almost redeemed yourself for Ghostbusters. Good job.
What about you, Karina? Do you have a number 4? Do you have any other sequels you want to?
Oh gosh, no. Because I thought we were just supposed to say one. So
You were.
It's okay. It's okay.
We got 10
I just-
we got to do.
I'm not. Normally I'm not a fan of sequels.
I thought I wasn't either.
You are my spirit animal. I hate sequels and remakes.
Yeah,
You are
I'm
my
just
spirit
like-
animal.
Would you
I'm
guys?
just like, leave it alone.
Listen,
it was
don't worry
great.
about what we got going on, okay?
Don't fix it.
Exactly. It's
If
time
it's
to
not
stop.
broke, don't fix it.
You could have just stopped,
We're
But
trying to live our life here. You won't let it happen. Okay.
Julian changed his number 5 to Dawn of the Dead.
Okay.
We'll allow that. Christine Clinton's coming in with Short Circuit 2. That's
What's his name?
No,
What the
Johnny
fuck is the
number
robot's
five.
name? No, he said something else. Johnny 5
No
something.
disassemble. No disassemble.
Yeah.
No disassemble, Johnny 5.
Fuck it. Do you know what we're talking about, James?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, keep going.
It's like I had it and I lost.
At a certain point, this is on you, Laurel.
Yeah.
On who?
This is. I mean, it's on the mom at a certain point.
No, it's not. She plays those films. She just didn't watch.
No, that's true. What are you doing? Because your mom's so cool. How are you missing? How you not?
Yeah, I know.
To be fair, I've not seen.
He's doing the show as a homage to
or
his
two.
mom. Like, you know what? My mom watched films. I'm gonna go pay her back. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's Man,
And
that's
James,
crazy.
just so you know, we're not picking on you. Our moms
I
made their debut season 1. So you're late. Our moms
I'm
embarrassed
so
us like
glad my
3
mom
seasons
said-
ago. So
My mom said she was gonna watch it tomorrow because it's too late for her.
Oh, that's Glenn. That's Glenn too. He does. The
what's
same
fucking
thing.
me up is it wasn't too late for my mom. She's
because
up
my
right
mom would be
now.
like, Annie, stop, Annie, stop, Annie, stop.
My
And
number,
are you
all right,
okay?
James. You
Annie, are
think
you okay?
you think yours was controversial? My number 4 is probably going to be the most controversial one on this
Christ, I'm
whole
finna get
list.
counseled.
Because I know that it's universally hated, but I loved it since day one. Blair Witch 2.
Are you serious, bro? Oh, he walked off on that one.
Jeffrey Donovan.
He walked off the stage exit.
Come
left,
back,
not
Torian.
left. He didn't exit left.
Karina
he
said
exited
to come
right
back.
on this stage.
Karina said to come back. He's coming back
He
now.
exited stage right. It wasn't even stage left. It
Yeah.
was that serious. He exited.
No,
stage
she wasn't
right.
in there.
Okay, I'm not fucking with it.
No, it is so amazing. Like I brought this up with when we did Sledgehammer Horrors podcast. I brought that up in there. I think the attention to detail in that movie, the way that they went away from the found footage concept, but they still kind of like played on it still. Like I just love the mystery
What year
and
was
the
this?
abstractness of it. It was probably like 2000,
Were you bored?
2001. I was alive. Yeah, I watched
Alive
it.
and bored. Is this what made you
No, I
start making
wasn't bored.
movies?
No, I was a fan of Blair Witch, so I watched it and I wasn't let down. And it has a killer soundtrack, and the editing is so cool. And just really, it's just
The editing
I
is
feel like
so
I'm messing
cool.
his name up, but it's Jeffrey.
That is fucking funny coming from a great
Jeffrey,
editor. The editing was so
Great
cool.
editor, right?
Him, yeah.
It's Jeffrey something, the lead guy. in that
Jeffrey
movie.
something.
Yeah, he's just so good.
James, look at me. I now forgive you for how you feel about
one,
Ghostbusters
yes.
2, because what he's just saying that right now, I got a bigger problem. So
Christine
you're off the hook
Clinton
tonight.
doesn't agree with me. What the hell, David? She's shaking her head. You know, I don't. You're not the first person to do that, Christine. So go ahead, shake your head. Have any of you guys seen Blair Witch Part 2?
I haven't seen Blair Witch Part 1.
Oh wow.
The answer is
That
no,
part.
Dave.
That part.
It's no, bro.
Well, check it out. I mean, actually, don't even bother watching Part 1. Just jump straight to Part 2. You don't even need.
Are we on 3 yet?
Huh?
It is,
Are we on 3?
You were on number
We're
4.
almost- now
Whose
we
turn?
are.
Whose turn is it?
It could be yours.
I
if
guess
you
Okay,
want
I'll
to.
go.
You look ready.
Number 4. Okay,
He's
I'm
wanted to
sorry.
switch it.
I had to do this because he knew I had to do this at some point. Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Yep.
And I'm going to tell you why. It's not just because of how good the sequel was. I fucking hated the first one.
And the first
And the
one
only
is-
difference between the first one and the second is the Russo brothers came on to direct the second one. And when I tell you, I was like, that's fucking Captain America. He's not he doesn't have all these great powers like everybody. He's just super strong and super agile. And he just has a good heart. That's all I need to fucking see.
Are you talking about Infinity War?
Oh, no, we're way before Infinity
Oh.
War. The first one was like Captain USA, some bootleg bullshit. And then we got Captain America, Winter Soldier. And Bucky, that performance by fucking the Winter Soldier, the reason they have never let the Winter Soldier be like that since then. Disney Plus watered that fucker down. And then the rest of those movies gave credit to all the other actors.
He
But
never got to have a good fighting scene as well.
outside of the Winter Soldier, he did. He's picking up
didn't.
fucking Bradley Cooper, who voiced the fucking raccoon and holding them around. It's some fucking slapstick shit. But yes, and Winter Soldier, that sequel's fucking awesome. There I am.
I feel like Marvel shouldn't be allowed on this list.
You can't say that on
it's
set.
because
it's like law that all the Marvel sequels are better than, well, with the exception of Iron Man,
Exactly.
all the Marvel sequels are better
Yes.
than the first movie.
Yes.
Iron Man and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
Thank
Guardians.
you, thank you.
I go back and forth on which one I like better, but
You like the first one better, trust me. I know you do.
Okay, mine. Ready?
Yep.
Mine's Toy Story 2.
We're
And we already talked about that.
Yeah. Apparently, Tim Allen's still in that one, right?
Just because, and then When She Loved Me also won a Grammy for the best song. And then it also depicts like the independence, like you're growing up, you have people like that are so close to you, and then you grow up like moving on and growing.
I got you. No, you're okay. You're okay. I just want you guys to know we've been doing this show for 2 years. Me nor David or Durden have never been prepared this
It's
much.
my first show.
No, that's why we're happy.
The
you're here.
fuck you, man.
No, fuck you. My notes aren't this neat, and you don't write this much. Look at this shit. It's
I did my
colorful.
homework.
It's like a fucking diary.
Hold on.
That's
Hold on.
amazing.
Hold
Thank you.
the fuck
That
on.
is- that is preparation.
No,
You know what I mean.
no. I do write that much. You may not read that much.
But
But
you're
I
in my
write
fucking
that much.
notebook. I ask you not to look at my notebook all the time.
That much.
Okay, so anyway,
I've got the documents. I'm gonna produce the documents tonight. I'm dropping them all. The
You
whole
got receipts?
Google
You
Drive.
dropping
Yeah.
receipts?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like the story of Toy Story 2 because it depicts like growing older when you're attached to something for so long and so much, and then you have to part from that. It's like you're growing your independence and you're growing and you're learning. And I just love Toy Story 2 for that matter.
You're not wrong. Apparently, 98% of America agrees
Because
with that. I agree.
When She Loved Me, that song won a Best Grammy, and I love that song.
Anybody want to drop another sequel while we're going with it? And like, listen, Carrie, I know you didn't come prepared. You only had one. Would you like to drop another sequel?
Who, me?
Oh, not who are you? Yes, you, ma'am. Beautiful, you,
you're so
gorgeous,
beautiful.
you. Yes, ma'am. Please.
Thank you. I can't think of any, honestly. I can't even think of any. That's how much I dislike sequels.
Is she not
all-
my spirit animal?
You know, they're all just a bunch of number twos.
You know what? I'm gonna
Exactly.
give her one.
Thank you. Oh, that was brilliant, Jordan.
I'm gonna
That
give
was
her
brilliant.
one, and it's not an honorable mention. I'm gonna name one for you because as a man, I should order for you.
Yes.
Birth of a Nation.
What?
That's a very bold one to throw
It's
in
very
her
fucking
name.
bold because not only is it a sequel, it's the only sequel that didn't rename the fucking movie. Birth of a Nation. Go Google it, kids. James, you got a research assignment. Let's keep going.
What number?
I think
are
I
we?
do. I think I do remember what you're talking about.
There you go. He knows what I'm talking about. Thank you, James.
We're
I
number
appreciate
4.
it. Number
Yeah, you guys are on
4.
four.
You're on 4. You're on 4.
Oh, I already did.
Can we let them start? Let someone from the.
So we're on number 3 now.
Number 3. Let one of them start though. Let one of them start.
All right. Who wants to start? Laurel, you look like you're ready. What's your number 3?
It's I don't know if it's hitting number 3, and don't judge because I know you guys love horror.
We don't have a
but
law degree. We can't judge.
I like Scream 2, more so for the comedy.
All right.
No, that was
No.
good.
AKA Screaming,
Because
that's what the kids
Scream
call it.
was such a hard one to
The
top.
Scream franchise was awesome.
What?
No Scream.
Me and my spirit animal are agreeing. We're both saying the same thing.
What? And I think I saw Scream. I think so. I can't even. I don't know.
I saw it. There you
I think-
exactly. Yeah.
I remember
Didn't
Nev Campbell.
you
Yeah.
say Terms and Endearment was?
Oh my God, my sister was talking about that on the
You
river.
know I didn't
this
say no
weekend.
shit like that. What are you talking
Terms
about?
of Endearment. Christine, remember? OMG.
Christine also says the second Batman.
Yes, Batman Returns. Good job.
Which was the Batman that Joaquin Phoenix was in? Was that the Dark Knight?
Oh, my fucking favorite, my top two ever, fucking ever.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's not Dark Knight. Joaquin Phoenix is the Joker when he played Arthur Fleck.
No,
He does-
no.
That is
no.
Joaquin Phoenix. He does not.
No,
turn
I'm sorry.
into the Joker
I meant Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
She said the Dark Knight.
Oh, well, then that's actually in my top three. So yes, you're good job. That's in my top three.
I want to put it in my top 3.
Go for it.
Julian Murphy's number 4 is She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, and we'll jump right to Julian Murphy's number 3 is Puppet Master 2. Puppet Master is a solid franchise. It doesn't get enough.
Solid, but shit, I'm not going to mention it. Okay,
Christine
can we hear
Don't
her
Hate
top
on
4?
Scream.
She's going to give us her top 4. Our top 3.
Yeah, no, we're on number 3.
Number 3, top 3. Yes, ma'am. You. Yes, ma'am.
Who?
I'm looking right at you.
They can't tell who you're looking at.
Because in the screen it looks like.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I be? Can you see me now?
Can you tell
Yeah,
what side of
now
the
I
screen
can
you're
see
looking
you.
at?
Yeah.
I would have been looking at you the whole time.
Oh, I
This
didn't.
is the same way I watched your video. Top 3. Let's go.
She doesn't like sequels. You keep trying to throw it at her. She said Dark Knight. I think that's the most that we're gonna get.
I don't know what's going on right now, so I need you to back out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll just the animal is on the prowl.
Durden,
Yeah.
are you sober?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
And you know what's fucked up? You asked him that.
Touche. I'll give you that.
He's not going to be shortly. He's like, fuck it now.
Why did you ask that question?
I am stone cold sober.
Why did you ask that question?
Only
Because I'm always high.
No. Only because the last time we did the live, and they were doing shots, and poor
That's
Durden
exactly why I'm sober
was
right now.
just somewhere else.
I watched the playback on that. I still can't bring myself to go through the whole thing. I was like, yeah, now
It was so hilarious.
tonight
You were
would have
just
been a
like-
train wreck if liquor was
you were
involved.
like-
Not for me.
Durden was like, I'm not a drinker.
Oh my god.
You see what I'm talking about? See, you got to start being professional, man. If you don't know how to drink and smoke and handle your shit, you can't be on this show, man.
I can smoke. I just can't drink.
It
Well,
was
all right.
it was great. It was awesome.
Yes.
Look at her like, no, it was great.
It was like watching a car accident. So entertaining.
Well, doesn't everybody slow down? That's why traffic starts to
mean,
see a
yeah.
car accident.
All right, we're doing. We're on
Sorry,
number.
Durden. Sorry
So-
if I
No.
embarrassed you.
Oh, just FaceTime him an hour from now. You'll get what you want. An hour from now, you'll get what you want. All right, so yes, number 3.
This is a good segue into my number 3. Christine Clinton says Val Kilmer and Michael Keaton are the best Batmans. That's a
No Christian Bale? No, I can't do that.
That's a very cute opinion, but yes, my number 3 is Dark Knight because Christian Bale is the best Batman and Heath Ledger is the best Joker. And I didn't think I remember thinking Heath Ledger is actually you can thank Heath Ledger for giving me faith in any Joker that comes after Jack Nicholson, because when I heard that anybody was doing the Joker other than Jack Nicholson, I was like, this all right, Heath Ledger, like 10 Things I Hate About You.
How'd you feel when Jared Leto did it?
But then I saw him on the screen. I was like,
I knew you heard me,
He
fucker.
wasn't even able to finish this scene.
you talking about Jared Leto?
I just asked how you feel about when Jared Leto did it.
Oh, Jared Leto.
Did he do it?
She said, "Oh, Jared Leto." Oh my god, that's all we need. Thank you.
Who likes Jared Leto better?
No.
Fight Club.
I didn't see it.
What do you want?
I
Neither
didn't
did
see
he.
it, Torian. I didn't see him do
I
it.
Neither did he.
I saw the trailer, and that when you can't make something, when you can't pull enough good footage to put a trailer together of a performance, then it's like, yeah, I don't have much faith in the film.
I like Jared Leto too.
Requiem for a Dream is one of my favorite performances. You know,
Correct.
His performance in
no, also in the most recent version of James. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I know James knows this. The Snyder version of Justice League.
Yeah, he was in the
Justice League.
ending.
Okay, so he wasn't,
There you go.
so he
He's gonna
wasn't
give you a
in the
reach around.
Batman franchise.
Yeah, it was good reach around though.
One,
I
right?
appreciate it. His 30 seconds in the end of Justice League were better than his 10 minutes in fucking Suicide Squad.
Really?
You're not wrong.
Thank you, brother. Thank
Okay.
you.
all right, Annie, what's your number 3?
Alien
Gotta
2.
look through the notes.
Alien 2.
Alien 2.
Listen, I know I'm gonna ask you why, but I want to say this. I know I'm not knocking you. I agree with you, but here's the thing I think about it. Like, a lot of people don't mention the movie Prometheus, which is supposed to be the
so what do you
prequel
want?
for Alien and Predator. James, am I wrong?
But you like Predator and Prey movies.
I love Predator and
know
Prey. I
that.
love the Alien movies too.
Based on James's reaction, yes, you're dead wrong.
Okay, I'll listen to James, please.
No way, I wasn't like. I
was zoning
off. Yeah,
he was
James, let me tell you, I'm not gonna. I know your mom's here, so I normally wouldn't do this. I haven't seen your right hand in 13 minutes, so you're either drinking or smoking. No, he's either drinking or
I
smoking.
ran out of Crystal Head after the Ghostbusters video. So.
You don't realize this, but he just low key did another Ghostbusters thing on you without you even realizing it.
Well, I like it, goddammit. I'm grabbing a beer. Good job, James.
Because Crystal Skull is Dan Aykroyd's liquor company.
That's also fucking Indiana Jones. I know my movies, bastard.
Damn it!
I mean, it's Indiana Jones
because
of the UFO lore surrounding it. I mean,
These two is like.
all right, you take the headphones off when it's your turn. Number
so-
3. Oh yeah, the what? Why?
Number 3.
What?
My number 3, I'm putting the headphones back on. I just did Captain America. My number 3, and I'm thank you for sticking on for this, brother. I'm glad your mom's here because I want to respect you. I respect your mom so much because she made you. I just don't understand what went wrong with this part of the birth. Ghostbusters 2, Lord Vigo. You got to understand this, and I'm going to explain why. James, I've never admitted this. I'm going to explain why. You have to understand this. When I was born, I think Ghostbusters 1 had just came out, or I wasn't even watching fucking movies then. So I didn't see Ghostbusters 1 until after I saw Ghostbusters 2. So out of pure just technology-wise, I always put 2 above 1. But then when me and you had our argument that night, respectfully, I went back and watched Ghostbusters 1. And don't get me wrong, the only thing better about Ghostbusters 1 and 2 was Sigourney fucking Weaver. She's hot. Little young Sigourney. I like it. I like it a fucking lot. But as far as technology had changed and Bill Murray got better, Ernie Hudson had more fucking lines. Like it was just so. And rest in peace to my guy. What's my guy? Rest in peace. That died. The writer from Stripes. Right. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, James. I love Ghostbusters 2 because yet again, I guess I'm falling in love with New York because they were in New York for both of them. But Gremlins 2 is in New York. A lot of the films on my list were in New York, and I fucking love Ghostbusters. Bill fucking Murray, man.
Yes.
I mean, he was in Ghostbusters 1,
but not like Ghostbusters 2.
I guess I realize it. I guess it takes like growing up with it to like have that appreciation,
nostalgia,
for it.
yeah.
Like,
Nostalgia.
and I mean, I there are things about it that I like. It's just like looking at them just purely like I guess in terms of their quality, like
Lord Vigo.
Yes, Lord Vigo, but Ghostbusters 1 is the superior one, followed by Afterlife, and then 2, and then we don't talk about the 2016 one.
We never talked. That didn't exist. Okay, I'm gonna ask your mom because clearly she's still disappointed. Her screen has been darkening since you've been talking. Mom, do you prefer Ghostbusters 1 or 2?
I
know you love your son. I know you love your son.
I've only seen Ghostbusters 1.
Well, okay, that doesn't count.
Keep it that way. You aren't missing anything.
He's like, I still love you, Mom.
You do love your son, James. Your mom loves you.
Yeah, love you, Mom.
That, in all honesty, I've only ever seen Ghostbusters 1.
You do know they made a sequel, right?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, I want to see a sequel to Punch Drunk Love.
The second one is.
Oh, now that I'll tell you that it's funny. It's funny you bring it up. He's been asking me. I'll be honest. He's been asking me to watch that for like 10, 15 years, and I'm going to watch it. But I've only seen great things about Punch Drunk Love, and I'm going to watch
Punch Drunk Love. There's a sequel to that?
I didn't know there
No, I'm saying I'd like to see a sequel.
Oh yeah, I would love to see where their stories go after that. Yeah, that would be. I never even thought about that. That would be incredible.
I've heard nothing but great things about Punch Drunk Love.
Oh, that's an Adam Sandler movie. That movie is the reason why I get upset when Adam Sandler does some shit like Grown Ups. I'm like, dude, you're so much better than this. This is a
Diamonds.
Huh?
The Diamonds movie.
That was good.
A
but,
one-off.
Huh?
That was a one-off for you?
No. No, I mean he's got the ability to act so well.
All right, are we on 2?
Yep,
That
we're
was
on number 2.
brilliant.
All right, I'm gonna start 2. This. All right.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
My
All right.
brother is so ready for my number 2.
Are we getting started? Okay, I got to do this. Number 2.
Number 2.
And someone mentioned it earlier. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It is fucking Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and I'm gonna say why it is. I don't know
before you say why. I'm just gonna let you piggyback. I'm also Terminator 2, number 2.
Number 2.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you why. It wasn't just because it was a sequel with Arnold Schwarzenegger. This sequel took the biggest chance that I've ever seen any sequel before, during, or after taking. James and Durden, correct me if I'm wrong. You made the star of the fucking film from the enemy to the savior, and we all just blindly accepted it and said, I love this motherfucker that much. Let's go. Tell me I'm wrong.
That's true.
No, but
I get them mixed up. I get 1 and 2 mixed up. I don't know which is which.
1 is the slasher version, and 2 is the Edward Furlong motorcycle.
Which is the one where she's doing pull-ups?
2. That's 2.
Yeah, I like
it starts that she's in the psych ward.
Fun-
Yeah,
oh.
that's the one.
I like that one.
That's the best
Funny,
part.
funny.
I like
side
that one.
note,
That's in my top 3.
That scene that when she beats the shit out of the
The
guard.
guard?
That was real. That was real.
Oh, yeah.
She really
What?
gave him that pole to the head because he was roughing her up during rehearsal and she was getting tired and she kept telling him like, no, harder because I need you to get me really pissed off.
Where I need to get.
He did, and she knocked him out.
That's awesome.
I love that film. It stood the test of time. And here's the thing about it. Those graphics, and me and him have discussed this before, James, you can chime in on this. Granted, technology has changed. Those graphics stand up against movies that have been made in the last 10 years.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's how the Alien
It's like
franchise
Terminator
was,
2
though.
and like Jurassic Park were like 2 of the big.
Yes,
Because
sir.
that's how the
Yes,
Alien
sir.
franchise too.
Yes, sir.
It promoted so much for like the video games, the toys, like the action figures, all those movies.
Really quick, the biggest letdown from movie to game franchise is E.T. The movie was awesome. The game fucking sucked. I'm sorry. She brought up movie to
You're
games. I'm
right.
sorry.
No, you're right. on that one.
What's your number 2, Annie?
Number 2? Bad Boys 2.
Hey!
Yo, let me tell you to the best part though, right? Reggie's coming up to pick up the girl for the date. What does Marcus say? You a virgin? Yes, sir.
You better stay that way.
Marcus, good. Keep it that way. Ain't no fucking tonight.
I told my
And
daughter
Mike,
that before.
Ever made love to a man? Reggie,
Dot,
no.
dot, dot. You want to?
Yes.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Baby.
Fuck
Yes,
yeah. I
the
love
best.
Bad Boys 2.
Shave
The
about
runtime.
shave about 17 minutes off of it. Tighten
No,
it up a little
25.
bit.
25.
Yeah, I was
minutes
being
off of it.
generous. I didn't want to be the white
Marino,
guy.
like I loved it. What movie starts off at a KKK rally that I'm supporting? That one. Fuck yeah.
Is Bad Boys 2 the sequel to the one with the one with Esai Morales?
Bad Boys 2 is the one in Miami where he got shot in the ass and they got the
No, I
ecstasy
didn't
in the dead bodies.
No, but I didn't see it. But I'm just wondering, is it a sequel to the original Bad Boys with Sean Penn?
No. It's a sequel
Bad
to the
Boys with
original
Martin
Bad
Lawrence
Boys
and Will
with
Smith.
I'm trying to think who
Yeah.
you will remember from it, other than Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
Although I love that Sean Penn movie where he puts the soda cans in the pillowcase and beats the hell.
What's that?
The Bad Boys like from like the late 80s, early 90s. I think Sean Penn was in prison.
I'm mad that I didn't see that. So yeah,
I had an acting teacher who was in that.
Wow.
And he would talk about it all the time. And he would be like, I was in Bad Boys.
Oh, okay, that's different than Bad Boys. Bad Boys is different than Bad Boys. So yeah, no, it's not a remake. But I will say this: Bad Boys 2, and thank you for bringing it up. Bad Boys 2, again, we just did a discussion on Bad Boys like about 2 weeks ago with LOL Film Festival. James, you got to meet them. I think you know who they are. They're here in Jacksonville still. They do the first 48 in the LOL. They're doing great work. So I love that fucking film.
Before we go on to the honorable mentions, before number 1, Julian's number 2 is Dark Knight. Great.
Fuck
film.
yeah.
Mike Clinton said the new Stanley movie on Netflix, Hustle, is great. I haven't
Who?
seen it.
Hustler, the new movie on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
Hustler, with the basketball coach.
oh yeah,
Hey, Queen Latifah, that's
definitely.
a very
Hustler,
good
that's
movie.
with
Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah's his
and
wife.
fucking Ludacris.
No.
Okay.
This is ludicrous. Let's move on.
Okay.
Honorable mentions before number 1.
Honorable mentions. Y'all, you start there. You start.
Okay.
We're number 1.
Listen.
No, honorable mention before number 1.
No.
Keep it tight, brother.
It's gonna be
Honorable
tight.
mention before number 1.
Yeah. So my honorable mention, like yours, Hocus Pocus 2, has not come out yet. It's due to come out in 2024, I believe. It is the Passion of the Christ, the resurrection. Mel Gibson.
How do you know? Did you see it?
No, it's on IMDb. Cedric, I see you. We're gonna bring you in just a moment, sir.
How do you know? How do you know it's your honorable mention if you haven't seen it?
Because I have that
You
much
can
faith
see
in
the future.
It's an anticipatory honorable mention because I'm thinking because Mel Gibson is directing. I love. I've already seen Jim Caviezel play Jesus, and I loved his performance, how he brought that to life. And I just love the intensity. Like Mel Gibson, I'm thinking like Apocalypto, Braveheart. He does like action sequences so dramatically in the cinematography that it's just amazing. And the resurrection is going to be the 3 days between the time that Jesus was crucified and put in the tomb to the time that he rose from the dead. So it's in those 3 days where he's like battling the demons of hell to like save the fallen saints that were, died before he forgave their sins, which
sounds kind of
I don't believe any of that, but the story sounds fucking amazing.
I know. I was like, I thought you were an atheist.
Oh, he still is. No, trust me,
I am,
he
but
is.
I
He is.
still appreciate a good fiction.
That's right.
The Iliad. There you go.
All right.
So we're doing our honorables before the number one.
Before we move on with the honorables, we got
So
Cedric
chat.
Sanders in here. Bring Cedric in.
Hey,
hello, Mr.
what's
Sanders.
up?
Who's that?
Hey.
Who's that?
Mr. Cedric Sanders. The
Who's
10.
this?
We talked to him with the 10. You were just recently.
Not only just the 10. This is my friend. We share something here. San Diego Black Film Festival.
That's
How you
right,
been,
that's
fucker?
Good, baby.
Hey, it's good to see you, brother. Keep working. I'll see you on the set soon.
He's working. He just did Ambulance.
I'm happy for
Hey,
him.
I heard that movie was a
I'm happy
really
for
good
him, man.
movie, Ambulance.
Thank you.
And we
Yeah,
kind of talked to
it
you
was
right
pretty
around.
wild.
We kind of talked to you right around the time that you were, I think, wrapping production on that. I
Yeah,
believe.
I had finished a couple months ago. Yeah.
How's the response been and everything? Because
Oh,
you're
pretty good. Yeah, most of my a lot of people see it on the plane now.
Yes, that movie is supposed to be
Yeah.
really, really good.
I've heard
That's
nothing but good
awesome,
things
man.
about it,
Yes,
man. I'll be honest with
definitely.
you.
Exactly.
Like it wasn't widely promoted, but the fact that I still hear about it and in circles is a great fucking thing. So I say keep working, man. Your time's coming.
And
up.
I see the Goldfish keeps getting love in the festival circuit too, and making its rounds. So congratulations, man.
Thank you.
All good things. So, what's your favorite sequel?
Oh wow, that's a good question.
All right, I
know, right?
I feel like he's going to say one of them. Put this way, hold on. I'm sorry, I got a pigeonhole here. You can't say Godfather, Toy Story, or what was the other one?
Empire Strikes
Terminator
Back.
2 or Empire Strikes Back.
That was the best.
Thank you. Godfather is kind of the best, but yeah.
Oh, Terminator 2.
It's the best. It's the best.
I said you can't say Terminator 2.
I know.
You're right because it is that fucking good. There you go.
So good. It's better than Terminator 2 is better than Terminator 1 to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think they're incomparable because they're like different genres. Terminator 1 is essentially a horror film, and Terminator 2 is a sci-fi action.
I agree. No. Terminator 1 is an independent film. Terminator number 2 is a studio film.
Terminator 1 is Halloween with a robot. Michael Myers, you replace Michael Myers with a robot.
I don't think anybody talks about it. Terminator is the only franchise that went from original to sequel and changed the heel to the hero. You've never seen that in a fucking film like that before.
Yeah, that's
correct. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's fine, but that doesn't take away from the first one.
It's not taking away, it's adding.
Is what I'm saying. And I'll get to that with my number one. All right, Annie, what's your honorable mention?
My honorable mention?
Yeah.
Next Friday.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
I wish you would have made it Friday after next, but I feel
Friday,
you.
Hey, listen,
I
next
didn't think nobody was gonna say
Friday.
it.
Next Friday, hey, she got them. She got the counterfeit cookies with the sprinkles, and then
The reason why I allow next Friday is because it is. With next Friday, I hate his fucking stand up, but acting wise, it introduced us to Mike Epps.
Yes.
It introduced us to Mike Epps.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I love Mike Epps.
And here's the crazy part about it: Mike Epps, he's in Resident Evil. Most people don't know that he acted really good in Resident
he was
Evil.
He was one of the zombies.
Mhm.
He was
He
one
became
of
a
the zombies
zombie,
I killed.
and
Yes.
unlike being the first black person killed, he was the first person to have weed in that film. That's how you should portray us.
Before you get to your honorable mention, I'm gonna throw Julian's honorable mention up here. Shock Treatment, and yes, Julian, that is a great honorable mention because too many people compare Shock Treatment to Rocky Horror Picture Show, and it doesn't get the love that it deserves. But if you go back and revisit that now through the lens of what we're dealing with like the zeitgeist of like popular culture and society right now, Shock Treatment was so far ahead of its time. That is a damn good honorable mention, Julian.
Shock Treatment.
All right, what's your honorable mention?
Okay. There's been sequels from here to there throughout time. Let's just go ahead and call it. But let's jump straight into this here. I pulled this one here. I tried to pull this one from the past, and oh no, you're okay. You're okay. All right, no, it's fine here. Someone said it earlier, and I didn't want to bring it up, but my honorable mention was Back to the Future 2 because I did not know how to classify it because I wasn't being funny. When you're talking about a film that's time based, it's called Back. So is it the original, the prequel, or the sequel? I couldn't fucking.
But you didn't have any trouble with Terminator?
Nah, fuck no. I got it. Or Hot Tub Time Machine. I got it. Yeah.
But no, they do.
No, again, you have to understand this. And all jokes aside, when we lose an actor to a disease, whether it's AIDS or fucking cancer or Parkinson, you don't want to see a great fucking actor gone because he's. I don't mind somebody being a murderer or a bad person. You need to be out of society. He had a disease, and I just felt like we were robbed of Michael J. Fox. And so that's why that's my honorable mention. Well,
in Back,
he did 3 though.
He did. He also did Teen Wolf, which I fucking love.
And in Back to the Future 3, he almost really did like take himself out of the scenario.
Right.
Forget Parkinson's. He almost just hung himself on the set of
Right. And
Part
plus,
3.
Back to the Future 2 gave us the term that we used 20 fucking years later. Use fucking weird ass kids. Hoverboard. Our hoverboards flew. They didn't go on the ground. It cost $400 fucking. All
All right, so we're like an hour and 47
It
minutes
doesn't fucking
behind
matter.
schedule.
We're ready to
We
get to
finally
number
had-
one. Hey!
Jordan, what about Karate Kid 2 and Rocky 2?
Oh,
I like.
Who said that?
Listen,
Listen. I was in love. Don't make me be in like. Keep it together over there, man.
Why? You didn't like Karate
I
Kid
didn't
2?
like it. I didn't
had
love it
Karate
though. I
Kid
liked
2
it.
I had Karate Kid 2 on my list. but
I
scratched
enjoy
it
all
out.
the Karate Kids,
No,
but
you did.
but everyone on my
You didn't enjoy the next Karate Kid.
But I did. Hilary Swank killed it. That was a very.
That was Hilary Swank?
Yeah.
I did not know that. You taught me something. The next Karate Kid. I
What
did not
about
know.
Rocky 2?
Oh, somebody did bring up Rocky. Oh, I love all the fucking Rockies.
Rocky
I-
4.
I-
Hold on 1 minute, Katrina.
Hold on, James. What about Rocky 4?
Rocky 4 is the best one.
No, hold on. Which one is that? Is that
one with-
Drago?
That's
Yep,
Rocky
yep.
Balboa.
Oh, okay, yes. Those are the best Rockies.
Rocky
But
5.
hey, listen, do not fucking sleep on Creed.
Rocky
Either
5.
one.
At all.
Oh,
Yeah.
Creed.
Okay,
I've seen
okay.
Creed 2. I still need to see the first
How
one.
the fuck
but
did you
that
see
was-
Creed 2 without seeing
I
Creed
know,
1?
I
What are you
know.
doing? Why are you doing yourself
Damn
like that?
kids are
I
so
know.
backwards these days. They're so
Not just saw it
nihilistic. Like,
after,
fuck it,
but
I
you
don't care
didn't
what
see it
happened
at
in the
all.
first
I want to see this
one.
Avatar 2 movie. Who's this James Cameron guy?
All right,
Creed.
number one.
Who's going?
Whoever wants.
I'll go. Fuck it. 'Cause if I don't get to say this, all right, I'm sorry, because nobody sees this coming. I promise you.
Go.
Listen, guys, and I'm being dead serious about this.
Dead.
I've saved my last
Dead
15
ass.
minutes of sobriety for the rest of this night for this moment right here.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna take 15 minutes at all, but I'm just saying I've saved it. In all seriousness, all jokes aside,
Let me fix.
it was Terminator 2 for like fucking 28 years.
Can I see your list?
After I'm done, the camera's off. Yeah. Top Gun Maverick.
Oh,
Yep.
I haven't seen it.
Man,
yet,
listen.
please.
When you talk about the perfect blend of acting, nostalgia, new
Military
story,
propaganda.
runtime, and fuck that runtime. James, am I fucking wrong? Listen, you got to understand this. I expected them to fail so fucking much, but if you're gonna do a sequel and wait fucking 30 years and fucking nail it, you take my number one spot. I watched that movie 5 fucking times, once in the
James?
theaters and 4
I didn't
on
even
Fire
like
Stick.
the first Top Gun, and I love the second one.
Well, then there you go.
I haven't seen the first
But
one.
was it really a sequel though? Like, is
Yes, it really
like-
was a sequel. It was a sequel.
Depicted on
And
the
I want to
stories
ask
on the original characters.
Yes, it was. And I want to
So
ask
their
our
son-
guest.
his son, right?
I can't say everything. Spoiler alert. Still
Yeah,
new.
because I haven't seen the movie yet.
with our fans and guests on here who have seen it. If you've seen Top Gun 2, can we get your reaction? Whoever's seen it, please on screen right now.
I was hooked. Like I honestly didn't. I went into it not expect. I thought it was going to be just fine, like another like action movie. But like I was surprised by how much like I was hooked. Like the action, the cinematography, the fact that they use like real planes and everything like that. And
Yes.
it just the story as well was like genuinely kind of like
Fresh.
heartwarming and
Mhm.
fresh. Yeah.
Correct. Anybody else? So nobody else in our cast and crew has seen this. You two been too busy working. I get it.
Yeah.
What about,
All right.
what about you, Annie? What's your number one?
Annie, good job, James. I'm not going to argue on Ghostbusters 2 tonight. Great job, James. You redeemed yourself.
Okay, my number one, written and directed by the actual star. The critics called it an unrated gem. I'll give you a quote. Yo, until you start believing in yourself, you ain't gonna have no life.
Home Alone 2.
Sounds like every black.
Yo, Adrian, I did it.
Oh,
Rocky 2.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I've only seen Rocky and Rocky 5.
Yes, Rocky 2. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, bro. That's hey, my whole hey, bro. You know that sounds like every black movie I've ever seen. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not gonna make it. I'm like, oh, I have no fucking idea.
But Rocky 2, though, but written and directed by Sylvester Stallone. Hey, I got a fun fact about Sylvester Stallone, though.
The Wild Stallion?
No.
The Italian Stallion?
Before the Italian Stallion, what was Sylvester Stallone's first film that he
did
was
a porn.
in?
Porno.
Before he was
Oh,
the
Staying
Italian
Alive.
Stallion.
Staying Alive.
No. Okay, so Rocky 2 was in 1979.
Well, because...
Rocky 1 was in 76. Fun fact, Prisoner of Second Avenue.
That sounds like a porn to me.
Prisoner of Second Avenue, listen, guys, is the funniest film about New Yorkers ever portrayed with Jack Lemmon. It is the funniest show. Sylvester Stallone, 1975, Prisoner of Second Avenue.
All right.
First film.
You taught me something today.
I brought something to them they didn't even know. I love it.
That's tough to do. Yes.
Yes, because they know everything, right?
All right.
And not about Godfather.
Yeah,
right.
no, I'm flipping on Godfather.
You're number one.
Julian's number one is Empire Strikes Back, best sequel ever, especially because no one involved in the first movie ever believed it would ever get a sequel. I have no stake in that. Sure. I mean, a lot of people said Star Wars. I still like the first 3 episodes that were released in the 90s. I don't know why. Sorry. Star Wars. Yeah.
I love it.
What are you doing, man?
Where's Torian going? Oh, they muted themselves.
It disappeared.
Oh, Cedric left too. Cedric was like, I'm out of here.
Like we don't have a host anymore. Fuck, what do we do?
They're like, I don't know who James is, and I don't know his mom. Well, here we are. Did you guys pick 10?
No, I've only just came with like sequels off the top of my head.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't.
If I knew I was going to stay this long, I would have probably picked 10. But
I didn't have a list. I was just jotting down my favorite sequels that I could think of off the top of my head as we were talking.
Yeah, but I was having a hard time thinking of any.
I was trying to go for, because I figured everyone would be going for like the Terminator 2s, the Empire Strikes Backs, all that stuff. So I was trying to think of one like not people would have thought of, like Halloween 3 or Bill and Ted 2 and stuff like that.
But are those really your favorites?
They are. I genuinely like those movies.
Yeah.
Terminator 2 was actually going to be my number one. So
that's a good one.
I love that movie.
It's definitely top 3 for me.
Yeah.
So
what was that? The other cop's name? The one with the slick glasses.
Oh my god, I know it was Patrick something.
Yeah, he was good. That guy.
Robert Patrick.
That's it. Robert Patrick.
Yeah, I like that guy. He was good.
Yeah, he played the dad in Peacemaker, the show on HBO Max. John Cena.
Oh.
Is a DC universe show. It's really funny. Anyone who hasn't seen it, check it out.
Is it recent?
Yeah, is this year. It's written and directed by James Gunn.
Oh wow!
Thanks for holding it down.
No problem, guys.
I'm not going to lie.
Trippy tipsy over. No,
can I say it? I want to say it. I held my urine for 2 hours.
Hey, we lost Cedric.
We were lost without you guys. We didn't have a host.
Oh no, I was talking like I didn't think anybody. No, you guys did.
You guys were still alive. Thank you for keeping holding it down while we went.
Listen, I want to thank everybody. Listen,
Hold on,
guys.
I still got my fucking number one. Just because you got up.
Can I say something really quick?
No, let me say my number one.
Yes, sir.
All right, so
he beats me at night.
My number one. This is why my number one is number one because this is when you do a sequel. This is what a sequel should do. It should not just be a great film, but it should make the first one even better because of its existence. Wow. And that one is Dr. Sleep, because The Shining, what Stanley Kubrick did with The Shining was such an amazing masterpiece, but it was so abstract and left up to interpretation, which I love, and I loved interpreting it. But what they did with Dr. Sleep is they kind of added a little bit of clarity, just enough clarity to make me enjoy everything that was happening in The Shining that much more. And like Stephen King had the problems with how Stanley Kubrick interpreted his book into The Shining. And even Stephen King was when he saw Dr. Sleep, it made him even like The Shining that much more. He's like, oh, okay, you were actually he tied it back to the book with Dr. Sleep, where Stanley Kubrick veered away from it and made them both work.
I was
in the
getting
same
ready
world.
to call you out for that, but because of the fact that you say Stephen King's vouched for it, I have to allow it.
And Ewan McGregor killed it in that movie. It was such a good movie. Has anybody seen Dr. Sleep in here yet?
Nope.
No, but I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Such a good movie. Yeah, very entertaining.
I did Top Gun. You did. Not The Shining.
Dr. Sleep.
Dr. Sleep. I will say this before you say your number one. That was a very
No,
astute
she's
point.
number one.
That was very good.
That was the last
Here's
one.
the thing. I didn't know that Stephen King vouched for that because most directors hate when somebody else takes their work and does something with it unless somebody understands their work.
Well,
So that was
Stephen
very
King's
astute.
only directed one film, and he doesn't even stand by that one. He said, I was on so much cocaine when I made it.
So that's the only film he's directed. He's written a lot, but that's the only one he's directed.
No, Stephen King only directed that movie with Emilio Estevez with the crazy cars. I
Well, it's
can't
been
think of it
25
right
years
now.
since we've seen Emilio.
Maximum Overdrive. Yeah, yeah. And
Oh, look at you, James.
He's like, I
So
was
you do watch old
hopped
film.
up on
Okay.
cocaine when we did that.
I know some things.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, right before you say your number one, I'm gonna call James out. You ever seen Action Jackson, James?
No.
Hotter. Check it out. All right, there we go.
Add that to the list.
That is that's
You've never
that's,
fucking seen
no,
that.
I'm just saying that in a culmination, that is our top 10 favorite sequels.
No, we gotta get hers.
We already did, and I already told you we did. It is clearly time to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Why is your okay? All right. With that being said, listen, I want to thank everybody that came on. Listen, guys, I want to say this. It is really true trying to go. I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. We've had Beef and Vendetta, Django Unchained. What else have we had here tonight?
Rain Man, Back to the Future,
fucking Face Off,
187, Orange is the New Black,
fucking reviews,
Ambulance,
who raised JMC,
David O.
reviews.
Russell. Yeah. I mean,
Lean on me.
we're blessed. We're blessed.
And we're sponsored by
Baby
Versace,
girl right here.
Versace glasses tonight. Listen, I
yeah.
truly want to thank everybody that came on tonight, our friends, family. It's been 2 years, and seriously, all jokes aside, James knows this, and I'm being serious here. James knows this, and other people who have content out there. It is hard, and I respect people like James and people like me and Durden, because James is a one-man show. Me and Durden are a two-man show. We just became a three-person show, but it's really fucking hard to put out content consistently when it's a 1 to 3 person staff. All these shows you see on YouTube have fucking 10 to 15 people editing, researching, and presenting all this stuff. It's literally just us.
Yeah.
So all we're saying is our shit's better, and we can fucking prove it.
Yeah.
So why don't you fucking subscribe?
Okay.
That's right.
Yes.
That
On the
part.
flip side of that, just want to dial it back a little bit and just say how much we appreciate everybody, especially everybody that came in tonight, everybody that was in the live chat and participated. You guys made this rewarding for us to put on and made it fun for us. It would have been so boring to just sit here by ourselves and talk. So
Well, I don't know. Y'all are entertaining. Y'all are very fucking entertaining.
yeah, but I mean, with no audience, what the hell's the point?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Guys, thank you so much. Karina, thank you for coming on. Laurel, happy birthday. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
popping in.
Karina, if you get a couple extra views on your films tonight, I guarantee it's James.
And James, thank you for hanging out with us the whole night.
Yeah, of course.
Karina, you've been such a trooper. What do you want to say to the audience to say goodbye?
Subscribe.
Oh, thank you.
Why don't you subscribe? It'll last longer.
Look, you fucker.
Yeah.
There you go. I like
Shout
it.
out to Andrew Hens.
Listen, sincerely, thank everybody out there. But our guests that came in tonight and our last four, thank you guys so much. Karina, you didn't have to be here. James, Mom, you didn't have to be here. James, you didn't have to be here. You just got here. Everybody's looking at you like, who's the new chick? Everybody's looking at you like, who's the new chick?
Welcome to Annie.
Oh, Annie, are you
Did
okay?
great tonight, Annie, by the way.
And Karina will respond to that message tonight. Tell you yes, I will respond to that message tonight. Don't tell anybody. So with that being said, guys, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. TTFT, Karina, we'll see you in season 5. And James, we'll see you in season 5. James' mom, we'll see you in season 5. And of course, Annie, we'll see you in season 5.
Yes.
Last message signing off, guys. Hey, listen, COVID's still out there. AIDS still out there. Cancer still out there. Be safe. And if you need a safe place to be, come to TTFT. And that's the fucking promo.
Love you guys. Have a good night.
Night, guys.
Good night, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Love
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.